got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top. To Just it feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't wanna talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats would tell lies, then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, Pussy. No Ryan, who is Ryan? No Haney, Chicken. No Rolling. He's a joker. And the word known. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
This punk motherfucker throwing shit at us, man. I smell something, man. You smell something?
I definitely smell something out here.
I smell pussy. Yo, he's a pussy, man. Stick his ass. Hey, how you like that, boy? Do it. Go. Wait.
What's good? Salute to the fan on this good Wednesday. Pardon me if y'all hear baby boy in the back. He's just having a field day, doing his little thing, talking. How y'all feeling though? Back to your boxing is JusDueBoxing, man. If you catch this on the playback, smash the like button, sub to the channel, hit the notifications, all that good stuff. How y'all feeling today, man? We back with some more boxing. You know, we got to get into it, man. Teo making the headlines again, you know. Going after the fighters this time, it was Crawford, surprisingly enough. I would like to know what Crawford think about the stuff that Teo's been on record saying about him recently, because we're going to break that down. We're going to play that interview. We're going to get into it. He was talking some talk, man. Sound like he getting brave or something, but I don't take it. I take his call out, as he put it, with a grain of salt. I don't really feel like he called him out the way he make it seem like he did, right? We never heard about him going to 47 before this point, so I don't see how he figure you just gonna all of a sudden just jump up there and fight Terence Crawford. It sound good, but again, you gotta make me a believer. I'm not gonna just give it to you. Now let me say what's up to the fan before we get into it. Tanya Vandross Williams Jr., peace and blessings. Queen, good afternoon. Wednesday, just do family, friends, worldwide peace, love, and happiness. Free Coach Calvin, for sure. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Miss Joette. How you feeling today? Mike Kirkland, my brother, good to see you in the building. As always, Thrill Hill, my guy, was good with it. Zoom Verse, peace and blessings, Brody. Appreciate you always sharing the lives as well, man. Icon, what it do, family? How you feeling, Andrew? Great in the building. What's good, fam? How y'all feeling? It's early. We're going to get to the cook, though. We're going to get to it. Baby boy going nuts in the back. He's just having a field day, exercising his lungs. You know, he don't know what using his inside voice is yet, so he's just going to go off. You get me? He's just going to go off with it. He just going to go off about it. Damn, I forgot to upload that. I knew it was something I was forgetting. Man, I'm going to get to it. But how y'all feeling today, man? We back again. Talk some more boxing, man. And, you know, Teo is on the docket, man. Teo is on the agenda today, man. We got to talk about Teo and all that stuff he been saying about Crawford. You get what I'm saying? I was doing some reading. I see we ain't the only ones that, you say love hearing it. Yeah, he be in the back going nuts. Bruce Gas, salute to the OG. Damn, I'm thinking about my son at the same time. Salute to the OG. How you feeling, Bruce Gas? Yeah, for real. He is. He a happy baby and a spoiled one too. Ace, what's good, family? All love as always, bro. How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. You know, we gonna get to it, man. I'm just trying to wait for a couple people to stroll in, but we gonna get to this, man. We got to get to it. And we got Callum Smith and Beterbiev finally being able to face off, man. Callum Smith sound real confident. He sound real confident before the fight. Let's see how confident he feel or he behave once he get caught by one of them damn bear paws. Kyle Sports, hashtag JBT. What's good with the family? Good to see you in the building. We're going to see. He sound confident, like I said, man. But like Tyson said, everybody got a plan till they get hit in the moat. So when he get hit, that's when we'll know what he on and if he really in there to try to win this fight or if he in there to just try to survive. You know, survival ain't going to cut it. He going to have to come to try to win because if he don't, he going to get forced in some situations, man. You know, we got KEYSHAWN on the docket today, too, man. I got an interview to play from him, too. Beterbiev going to maul him. You know how it's going to get. It's going to get spooky for him. It's going to get dark, man. It's going to get dark for the man. It really is, man. But, yeah, like I said, I think he can put up a cool fight, make it entertaining. But I just can't pick him to beat Beterbiev, man. That dude is a monster. He's a monster. And on top of that, top of him being a monster, man, he just, you know, some people feel like Father Time might be catching up. You know what I mean? You always got those people that feel like that, but I just don't feel like, even if that's the case, because that's, you know, Father Time is undefeated, I still feel like Beterbiev is just good enough to beat a guy like Callum Smith. And like I said, Callum Smith got the height and the reach dimensions over this dude, right? But I think once them punches start to flying and connecting, man, he gonna get tamed. I believe Beterbiev gonna tame him, similar to how Canelo did when they fought. And he was just very reluctant to let his hands go and anything close to resembling a combination. So he just threw a bunch of jabs, I guess, against Canelo, and he just didn't fight with the kind of confidence that would give you, you know, the reason to believe that he really gonna beat Beterbiev. Like I remember Canelo being a much smaller guy and just taking the fight to you, and you couldn't do nothing about it. You didn't do nothing about it. And again, I think when you get in there with Beterbiev, I think it's gonna be very similar. Lonnie Lee, salute, bro. Good to see you in the building. Joe Smith couldn't keep him off him. Yeah. Callum ain't gonna be able to do it either. The old Beterbiev would have stopped him before round 5. He is turning 39 soon. He is. Yeah, he probably still can stop him around then, but we're gonna see. I think that's a good observation, bro. Sometimes as you get older, you're still able to stop guys. Sometimes it might take you a bit longer, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this fight play out. Should be a good one though. Mayhem, the truth was good with the family. How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. The old Beterbiev dude got into the boxing game. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, he sure did, right? But yeah, he getting up there. He getting up there in age. And like I said, though, so far, so good. He's been maintaining and performing at a very high level despite him getting up there in age. You know, 38 for sure is definitely considered old in terms of boxing, right? But you know, he's been able to stand the test of time and continue to put on elite level, impressive performances. And as he getting older, like I think on his most recent performances, the way he boxed and got his business done fast, like you get what I'm saying? He's still scary. Like he's just vulnerable. I think he's susceptible to get hit. I think that's always been there. But you know, the lack of consistency that his opponents are able to sustain is what would cause him to what caused him to lose. What caused guys to just crumble under that pressure, man. King Magic Crawford is the number one. Yeah, Crawford, the number one pound for pound fighter in the world to me. For me, he is. You know what I mean? AKA the Boogeyman Bud Crawford. Yeah, I don't call him the Boogeyman, though, but I definitely think he's the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. You know what I mean? Right now. Mike Kirk's at 38 retirement age in most sports. You get what I'm saying? And if not, if you still hanging around, then you definitely not what you used to be, and you typically are a shell of yourself. The fact that he's been able to kind of like withstand the test of time, like I said, and avoid those pitfalls and looking like a guy that's ready to retire, because that's the last thing you get. That's the last kind of feeling you get when you watch Beterbiev. You don't feel like he's nowhere close to retiring, at least, right? He just don't seem like it. It's gonna be interesting to see how long he decided to fight, but at the same time, I think it's gonna be a fun fight for him for sure. The boxing kangaroo was good with it, fam. How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. My bad, y'all. Salute to the boxing kangaroo, man. Y'all punch the like button for you, bro, on the way in, man. Fellow Montrealer Beterbiev was 27 when he made his professional debut here in Montreal, summer 2013. It was at the fight, man. Salute to you, Icon. Yeah, I like Beterbiev. Yeah, he definitely started much later than most guys did. Shit, he even started later than Lomachenko. Lomachenko, I think, turned pro at 26. Beterbiev at 27. But look at their careers, though. You get what I'm saying? Look what they made out of it, though. So I like Beterbiev. I respect it. Macho was good with it, fam. How you feeling? He got into the game older. Yeah, he did. He did. So maybe to an extent, he's a preserved 38. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. He had the average wear and tear of a guy that's up there in age, right? And you look, though, this is another interesting thing about Beterbiev, too. He don't got a whole lot of fights, yo. He don't even got 25 fights. Beterbiev don't even got 25 fights, bro. So maybe that's another reason why he's been able to stick around too, because you get what I'm saying? He ain't got no 40, 50 fights in 38. So I think that's been able to help him preserve himself a bit. Right, Icon? Just a slight little slippage, a little dip. And it's with age, you get what I'm saying? Not skill, because the skill is still there, but just, natural wear and tear and just getting older, right? But even at 38, he's very dangerous, and he's going to be very hard for Callum Smith to beat, and I just don't think he's going to beat him. I think Beterbiev going to get to him. I think he's going to close the gap. He's going to neutralize some of that height and reach of his, and he's going to go for it. And Callum Smith, if he just don't have the punch selection or the punching power to keep him honest, keep him off him, make him second guess a bit, make him change his plans, deviate from what he want to do, it's going to be very tough to beat him. It's going to be very tough to beat him. Anthony, what's good with the family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. He should say a prayer for Callum Smith. Callum Smith talking spicy, boxing kangaroo. He don't think he he feel like Beterbiev. He got what he said his style is. He got the style to beat him. He always felt like that. He was talking some talk. He's talking very confident, man. He's talking very confident right now. But again, that's before the fight. We're gonna have to see how he look once he actually get in there. You know what I'm saying? And once the fisticuffs start to flying and them punches start to connect, and that damn bear with gloves on the other end of them, that damn one-man army, that is Arthur Beterbiev, then we're going to see what type of time he on there. You get what I'm saying? Everybody could sell you the fight and talk good before the fight, but he really got to go in there and show it. And no disrespect to Slight to him, he's a very solid fighter, good fighter, right? But I just feel like when he stepped it up to that level, to that elite level, like we seen it with Canelo, he just kind of folded under the pressure a little bit. Like he just didn't, he didn't execute. And I feel like you got a guy in Beterbiev that's even more lethal than Canelo, and his only mission is to make sure that you don't see the final bell, and he do it surgically without forcing it, without overexerting himself and chasing it. So he's a dangerous guy. Callum about to get the snot being. I'm telling you, gonna feel it. PGH big dog. What's good with the family? Fender Bender in the building. Fate, my bro. What's good with everyone? Make a petition, sign up. So be hot. I'm telling you, they gonna learn today. Fate. They gonna learn today. You know what to do, man. What's good with it, Fender? How you feeling? That's what I told people. Bill was very smart not to enter that restroom area with that man. It wouldn't have went well for him. It would not have went well for him in more ways than one. Yeah, it did. But yeah, man, that's gonna be a good fight, y'all. It's gonna be a good fight coming up for sure, man. And I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be entertained by it, and I'm gonna be looking to see if they make the winner, out of that fight with Bivol. I think that's the next fight. And I think the winner is going to be Beterbiev. I don't want to overlook Callum Smith for him, but I just don't think he's going to be the guy to stop the train and what Beterbiev got going on over there. I just don't think he's going to have enough in the arsenal to derail what he got going on. But he can prove me wrong. We've seen some upsets, but I just don't suspect that this would be one of them. Tio must be always mess again. He was the most overrated boxer in the sport. No way he should be on anyone's top 10 list. Yeah, Tio, man, he be killing people with his mouth. He was a smart man. A snatcher when you see one. He was arrested himself. I'm telling you. Macho say, yeah, Tio might be tripping, promoting, or building a fight. Could be, too. Could be. Jason Maloney, Sal Sanchez, good fight, too. Yeah, that's a solid fight. Let's see what the Maloney brother got going on. Let's see what he do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he do. So he know the game. He know it. Faye, he know it for sure. But yeah, we definitely gonna get the TO. I was just waiting. I was just warming the stove up a little bit. Talking about this Beterbiev fight. Like I said, Callum Smith is a long guy. If he can keep Beterbiev at the end of his jab and mix in some combinations and go to his body, being that he's an older guy, try to take some steam up out of him. Maybe he could hang around and make the fight interesting and have some success. But I think ultimately, like the end result is going to be Beterbiev getting his hand raised, retaining his title, and keeping his knockout streak intact. You get what I'm saying? I just think that's what it is. That dude is like man. I was about to say that. Yeah, he's a real live caveman, bro. He gonna do something bad to him, man. My Tio talking crazy. Yeah, we gonna get the Tio though. We got to get the Tio. You know what I mean? Salute to Boxing Social, man. This interviewer, she asked him some very, very good questions, man. Very good questions. And Tio don't bite his tongue. So he getting his own way at times because he'll just say anything that comes to mind, like, and don't hesitate. Tio calling out, bud, what you got in that hookah, right? He gave us a preview of what he gonna do to push Bill in them stalls, man. Be out where I'm telling you. But let's get to this. Salute the Boxing Social. This is Teofimo, by the way, and let's hear the stuff he said. He has some interesting things to say about Crawford.
I'm now live.
Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps with Boxing Social in partnership with freebets.com, Forged Irish Stout, Empire Fight Store, and Ready to Fight. And I'm joined now with the one and only Teofimo Lopez. Teo, it's good to see you here in Las Vegas. Just saw you training. That must have, how long? 4 hours?
Yeah, we had some good time. Yeah, playing some music. I didn't even think I've trained that long.
It's about 4. I want to say I was here about 3 hours. Okay. So you were training for how much?
Yeah, before you came through, probably like 30 minutes prior. So yeah, about almost 4 hours. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you got a big fight coming up. Super Bowl week. That's fun.
In the building.
Yes, it is.
First time in, has it been? Is that the first time that the Super Bowl is hosting in Vegas?
Absolutely, absolutely, and just like it is, you know, number one, Kingpin at 140, and what better way to actually host it and give the fans what they want to see on Super Bowl week? I mean, this is great, and I'm very honored. I want to thank Top Rank, I want to thank ESPN, and to my promotional team, Takeover Promotions.
So before your fight was announced, I think the word on the street was that it could potentially have been Ryan Garcia. Now, I briefly touched on this with you yesterday, or was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? And I asked you about that because I interviewed Oscar De La Hoya, and I was like, hey, look, what happened with the low ball offer? And he's like, I never lowballed him. You saw the video. Yes, I did. So he obviously said something different than what you were saying. So it's a little confusing as to what happens there. But do you want to respond to what he said?
Well, I know that Oscar De La Hoya knows I'm his champion in the Ring magazine. You know, Oscar De La Hoya is the founder of the Ring magazine now. So he knows that I am number one, and he's saying that he doesn't want to disrespect me, and that was not an offer that was on there. My manager told me that there was an offer.
Dre Noble was good, bro.
Either my manager, David McWhorter, is lying to me, and somebody behind the wheel is trying to make money off of me, or you know, somebody in the Golden Boy production team is lying. And so whatever the case would be, I didn't go for it no matter what, because I know that the magnitude of that type of fight is bigger than the Tank Davis fight. Yep.
Do you ever see yourself
Say
clashing with Ryan Garcia? Because I know that you mentioned
what? Because I know that the magnitude of that type of fight is bigger than the Tank Davis fight.
Oh, no, he did. I got to stop him there real quick. No, this man did not just say him fighting Ryan Garcia is bigger than the Tank Davis fight. He couldn't have said that. He couldn't have possibly said that. I don't know, man. I just don't see that. I don't see that based off what? Based on what? You tripping a little. Listen, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm not saying it's no doubt that if Teal was to get in there with Ryan, I think they could do numbers. But I do think just given the past and the consistency of what Tank has been able to do, you know, the better the opponent, I think the better the numbers. Maybe. You get what I'm saying? I do. I think so. I think that, you know what I mean? That the possibility of the better the numbers could be, the better the opponent for Tank. So Teal and Tank could be, I think it'll be a damn good fight, man. I don't know if Ryan, I mean, I don't think he crazy, right? I'm not gonna say he crazy for thinking that. I could see why he could feel like that, but I still think ultimately Tank Davis is these guys' biggest fight if it were to happen. You get what I'm saying? I'm serious. Oscar, Ring magazine. Yeah, I don't know. That was news to me. LWBoxing was good with it. Fax machine in the building was good, my guy. It sound like his eyebrows high. He said hater. J.A. Dixon in the building was good, family. Well, right into some TOBS. You know it. We just getting started, too. KO was good with it, fam. How you feeling, bro? LaMarcus was good, family. He said wannabes, yeah, man. He just don't never sound like he be wanting to fight the people that he talk about the most, man. But yeah, listen, yeah, I'll do what he, you know. Listen, I think that's the biggest fight for these guys, respectfully. I could be wrong, but like I said earlier, the drawing power and the consistency that Tank's shown and the ability to capture the imagination of both the diehard and the casual, I think has put him in that driver's seat. Where I think when you look at the grand scheme of things, you look at the landscape, I think it's safe to say that he's potentially these guys' biggest fight. And they all know that. You get what I'm saying? Who else is able to say they bank 30 M's off fighting Tank Davis? You get what I'm saying? Or fighting anybody else outside of him. You know, unless you the bigger guys, obviously. You know what I'm saying? All things was good, family. How you feeling? So that's how I feel about it. Dante's Boxing Talk was good, fam. Let's finish playing this because Teo had a lot to say, y'all. He said a moat full, but let's hear.
Do you ever?
I didn't go for it no matter what, because I know that the magnitude of that type of fight is bigger than the Tank Davis fight. Yep.
Do you ever see yourself clashing with Ryan Garcia? Because I know that you mentioned that you don't really have him on your radar at this point.
I don't have any of those guys in my radar, to be honest, right now, because we try to make those fights happen. We, I retired for 6 months, and while I was retiring, I mean, Top Rank and split team management was trying to make something happen
Talk
for
to
me,
him,
trying to make these fights happen, and somebody always
That's my boy. He come right in with it. He come right in. T.O. be full of it, don't he, bro? T.O. could have said the best numbers Ryan ever had. I've been better than him saying Tank name. Absolutely, I think so too. I think so. Thank Father, what it do, fam? Good to see you in the building. Appreciate you stopping through. You said Tank's the money man. That Piggy posted on IG a few months ago on the table. Like 40, 50 million. I'm telling you, that boy caked up. Top Ray trying to do some BS. Yeah, man. I hear 6 months is the regular time off for a fighter. True indeed, talking about he retired in 6 months. He just took a vacation and was a diva about it. He went kicking and screaming, bro. KO said I come to take haters and call for Teofimo over his bud. You know why? You know why, KO. And they definitely should be calling for it after he talking like this. He was talking spicy. But let's finish listening to this guy because he funny, man. T.O. funny as hell, though. I ain't gonna lie.
We try to make those fights happen. We, I retired for 6 months, and
yourself clashing with
he
Ryan
said
Garcia.
He ain't none of the dudes is on his radar. He telling on
don't
himself.
Really have him on your radar at this point.
I don't have any of those guys in my radar, to be honest, right now, because we try to make those fights happen. We, I retired for 6 months, and while I was retiring, I mean, Top Rank and split team management was trying to make something happen for me, trying to make these fights happen, and somebody always has something to say, some kind of excuse, or or trying to lowball, right? So
Man.
I just got tired of it. I'm like, enough with these games. A lot of these fighters say that they're fighters, but they don't want to fight the best. Teofimo always wants to fight the best. I mean, we had MATHIAS calling me out, and then we sent him a contract. Next thing you know, we hear back from his management team that, oh, he has a hand that's injured. So it's like, don't call me out for clout. This is the thing. Everyone's doing it because Teofimo is back as the king. The king stays king, and that's what it is. And I'm tired of these guys just using my name. If you're going to use my name for your own promoting and for your own... This is the thing. Dude. Everyone's doing it because Teofimo is back as the king. The king stays king, and that's what it is. And I'm tired of these guys just using my name. If you're going to use my name for your own promoting and for your own promotion and climb up the ranks, you got to earn it. You have to. I mean, even for myself, I had to fight the world champion Richard Comey in order to get a fight with Lomachenko. You know, these guys think that they could just come to us and they think that we're gonna give them the opportunity. Absolutely not. You know
what the hell? Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. He sound like he don't got a good handle on reality, bro. Is he serious right now? Yo, I said this before, and he continues to prove me right. This dude is literally still bringing up the fact that he beat Lomachenko. He's literally bringing up, he done had, 3 fights at 140? This guy ain't fought at 135 at 3 fights, yo. And he's still talking about the wins that he got there. You can't make this shit up, yo. And that's his problem. When he win, he starts to behave as if he's bigger than boxing. He beat Lomachenko. He went right into diva mode, activated diva mode immediately. Then he get beat up by Kambosos. He get humbled a little bit. Then he go to 140. He gets some wins in. He beat Josh Taylor, and he right back acting like he bigger than boxing. Diva mode reactivated 2.0, or is it 3.0 at this point? But all this dude do is, I don't dislike him at all. I just think, what the stuff that he say just kind of surprised me, man. He said Teo's a necessary evil we need in sport. I think he cool for the sport for sure, though. I don't dislike him at all, but I just think he tripping a little bit with this with this talk. Like, yo, you think we're gonna give you the opportunity? We're not. Like, you talking about fighting Richard Comey, giving who the opportunity at this point? You brought, again, you at 140 talking about what you did at 135. That shit ain't got nothing to do with 140, bro. You gotta fight somebody. And if it's a champion bringing your name up, then they should be bringing your name up. And respectfully, I don't think nobody just using his name out there. I don't think nobody out there just using T.O. name and build his stock. Can't nobody build their stock off just using your name, bro. Somebody, you gotta fight. You get what I'm saying? And until that happen, I just don't see people clout chasing T.O. I mean, Matthias did just say you was pussy. I mean, he did. I mean, MATHIAS did just say that. You know, if you could always fight Haney, he a champion too. You get what I'm saying? Just fight the champions, bro. Like, you say all of this stuff, you use Tank name, you throw his name out there, but then you fight guys that's lesser than him because you're fighting JAMAINE Ortiz. So JAMAINE Ortiz is getting the opportunity. So why can't the other guys get the opportunity? I'm trying to figure it out. What's wrong with everybody else getting the opportunity? You know what I'm saying? You fighting JAMAINE Ortiz, and just a little tidbit for the people that didn't know. JAMAINE Ortiz recently tried out for the Team Combat League, for the TCL. He literally just tried out for the TCL. My bro put me on that. I wasn't aware of that. This dude really tried out for the TCL not too long ago. So just think about that. That's the guy that you're fighting. That's where his mind was at not too long ago. He was thinking about doing the TCL, the 1-round joint, which I like. It grew on me. But again, man, you're a whole pro. I don't know why you was trying to go backwards instead of, you know, making fights. Yeah, LaMarcus Pussy, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. So I don't think nobody using Teo name to build off of it. But I do think he had a division, which is 140, that's heated up, and it got a lot of competition, a lot of good fighters there. So I just want to see the fights, man. But let's finish playing this, man. This dude is funny.
Champion Richard Comey in order to get a fight with Lomachenko. You know, these guys think that they could just come to us and they think that we're going to give them the opportunity. Absolutely not. You know, the only reason why we got JAMAINE Ortiz in this fight is because Top Rank doesn't have nobody else for me. We offered a fight for Jose Ramirez. He said he wasn't ready in time. So what do you guys want us to do? You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to fight. We called out Crawford. He's busy and tied up with Errol Spence. Okay, what's next? It's like, enough is enough. So right now,
called out Crawford.
Look, hey, peep, y'all. It took her a minute. It took her a minute. It had to sink in. It had to sink in that he just told her he called out Crawford. Yo, she had to think about it for a minute. Like, hold on, you called out Crawford? Like, she don't even believe him, bro. The dude said he called out Crawford. Man, that ain't no legit call out, bro. And Ramirez part is check. Yeah, I did hear about that. I heard about him possibly fighting Ramirez and something about him not being ready. But now he over there. But Ramirez is with Golden Boy, right? Till not mad, he not making Devin Core making. Yeah, he mad. He mad. Honestly, I believe Till and Devin do a lot of capping. Neither one showing me they running the MATHIAS, Hitchins, and Russell and them guys. I want to see it, bro. I want to see who because somebody got to fight MATHIAS. He calling names. So Teofimo did try Ramirez. Ramirez wasn't ready. I could see that being a reality though. I ain't gonna call him a duck just because he said he wasn't ready. I mean, I would need to know more, but even a reporter, yeah, like Crawford. Let me finish. Let's finish playing this, y'all. Oh wait, Crawford, yeah. That's what she was like. Hold on, what? Crawford.
What's to do? You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to fight. We called out Crawford. He's busy and tied up with Errol Spence. Okay, what's next? It's like, enough is enough. So right now,
called out Crawford.
I did call out Crawford. I said if it
good.
comes and it presents itself, then we'll fight.
At 147?
At 147. It has to be at 147. I know that they're talking about maybe him and Spence as a rematch clause for 154. So whatever that case may be. When I beat Lomachenko, Crawford didn't have no problem saying that he'll come down and fight me. So what's up? You know.
And real quick, that joint he talking about with Crawford saying something about 135. Do I got it in here? I do. This right here. This is what he talking about. I'm guessing. I mean, from back then when Bud had said I'm moving back down to 135 effort. So that's where he going with that. Big Tex, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling, bro? I'm here for KEYSHAWN Davis part of the show. Salute to my guy, Wade Crawford, the Bud Crawford, that pound for pound guy that won't beat up EJ. Something ain't right. Yeah, that's the one he wanted to fight, y'all. But that's what Crawford spoke about 35. That's the one of the last times I remember it. And that was years ago, some years ago.
Saying that he'll come down and fight me. So what's up? You know, I did call out Crawford. I said,
look, do this sound like a call out?
He's busy and tied up with Errol Spence. Okay, what's next?
Facts, like, Doug. I was about to get on his ass.
Right now, called out Crawford.
I did call out Crawford. I said, if it comes and it presents itself, then we'll fight.
At 147?
If it presents itself, we'll fight. That's not calling him out.
Talking about maybe him and Spence as a rematch clause for 154. So whatever that case may be. When I beat Lomachenko, Crawford didn't have no problem saying that he'll come down and fight me. So what's up? You know, I'm not here to play games. I want to fight the best because that is what it's all about. I need to test myself and challenge myself. And people are going to be like, "Ooh, that's a challenge." Motherfuckers, the only challenge that I have in front of me is myself. You know what I'm saying? The fighters that crop, people are going to be like, "Ooh, that's a challenge." Motherfuckers, the only challenge that I have in front of me is myself. You know what I'm saying? That is what it's all about.
Oh
I need to test myself and challenge myself. And people are going to be like, "Ooh, that's a challenge." Motherfuckers, the only challenge that I have in front of me is myself. You know what I'm saying? The fighters that Crawford fought were handicapped. You know what I'm saying?
Go, yeah.
Look, Spence just announced about his cardiac, his eye and stuff. Self.
There you go. He said some shit, bud. Just duct tape while he's scared to come back to 135 for Tank Davis. He know what it is. Did he just say what I think he just said? He said it, man. Tay, the real queen of MMA. How you feeling, queen? What is Teo saying? Teo trip. I can see Teo moving up to fight Giovanni Santilli for the vacant WBO though. That's believable, bro. That's believable stylistically and just you know how that dude fight. And where he at in his career. I mean, he's a solid fighter, though. I could see that, though. I could. He said turning to Michael Blackson for a second. And didn't say like more than once. Man, this dude is crazy. Teo's funny, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The fighters that Crawford fought were handicapped. You know what I'm saying? Look, Spence just announced about his cardiac, his eye and stuff. Jose Benavidez.
What'd he say?
Self. You know what I'm saying? The fighters that Crawford fought were handicapped. You know what I'm saying? Look, Spence just announced about his cardiac, his eye and stuff.
He said cardiac. He said, I know I heard him, bro. Bro said Spence just announced about his cardiac. That's wild, T.O. Cataract, bro. Cataract. T.O.
Self. You know what I'm saying? The fighters that Crawford fought were handicapped. You know what I'm saying? Look, Spence just announced about his cardiac, his eye and stuff. Jose Benavidez, when he fought him, he had a shot leg. When he and then who's the other fighter that he faced that they try to make it a big thing, and he was injured too. Kell Brook with his eye. So every fighter that Crawford has faced throughout the 147 division, whether it looks good on paper, they've been injured. I'm healthy. Fight the best fighter at a healthier weight. Let's do it. And it's like enough is enough. I'm tired of these guys. If you're gonna look at me a certain way, I'm gonna step. Because my father told me we ain't pussy. Fuck that. I'm sorry.
Oh, you went. So he hold on. I just want to be clear. I just want to make sure we all hear it.
If you're gonna look at me a certain way, I'm gonna step. Because my father told me we ain't pussy. Fuck that.
Oh, he said they ain't pussy. Well, certain somebody would disagree, would beg to differ. You got to certain somebody in boxing that would beg to differ.
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, pussy. No Ryan.
Hey, MATHIAS seems to think differently. I think MATHIAS will have something to say about that. Teo crazy. Teo funny as hell, man. You with your oxygen versus Kambosos. What's good with the egg? How you feeling? Josh Taylor was weight drained. I had to have a calf injury before he fought Teo. Oh, did? Camper was denied a license in Vegas 2 times before Teo fought him. Loma had a torn rotator cuff when Teo fought him. Handicap. Talk to him, Dub. The fax machine is in the building. All on point. So again, you fought guys that were injured as well. So you taking shots at Crawford. And listen, Crawford don't need me to protect him, but I just think it was all basic. But it's good content. It's entertaining to hear him talking shit, but I think he all base and Dub. You just proved it right there. So you fought guys that were at handicaps as well, and you probably think people don't do their homework. So you probably didn't think we knew that, but those are all great points, man, and facts. But I think he just all point right here, man. He sound like he's selling wolf tickets right now, but I ain't buying, man. Zenith, what's going on, bro? How you feeling? Remo, what's good with it? JBT in the building. You know it. You know, he said, we ain't pussy. Yeah, nah. Arnold Barbosa. Yeah, I'm telling you, Arnold Barbosa like he wanted to fight, bro. Tell you to go ahead and move up, back it up, right?
It looks good on paper. They've been injured. I'm healthy. Fight the best fighter at a healthier weight. Let's do it. And it's like enough is enough. I'm tired of these guys. If you're gonna look at me a certain way, I'm gonna step. Because my father told me we ain't pussy. We ain't pussy. Fuck that. I'm sorry. Fuck that. This is the fight game, and I'm gonna come at everybody. And I don't care what kind of, I don't care who they rep, because at the end of the day, I represent something much bigger than that, and that's the Almighty Father. That's God.
You definitely have a target on your back.
I be feeling like when they try to slip that in there in the end, it's the Almighty Father. That's God. When they try to slip that in there, man, nah, you just got done doing all that shit talking. Don't try to bring the man into it. you just sat there and said all that, sold all them wolf tickets, man. You ain't pussy and all that. Nah, don't try to bring the man into it. It ain't got nothing to do with that smoke that's waiting for you at 140 or 147, respectfully, if you ever do go there. I would like to see it, man. But Teo's a damn good fighter, man. Don't get me wrong. But he just always sees to surprise me or you know, make me. He gave me a good laugh here or there, man. He be going off, man. One thing I can respect though, he don't bite his tongue. I give him that, man. He be talking. He'll get behind that microphone and get to running that mouth. But when all else fails, he can't fight. You know what I mean? When it's all said and done, he can't fight. And again, when he fully focused, he is one of the better fighters in boxing, man. But he just got a pretty damn big head. Like, and it's all right to be confident, because I say it all the time, man. In a sport like this where you take punches for a living, you better be confident. So I don't knock the confidence, but sometimes the things that he say, his viewpoints and his perspective of, you know, the landscape of boxing just be so far from the reality to me sometimes. Like, he really make it seem like he's so much better than the competition, but still you fight Jermaine Ortiz. That's not the absolute best of the best. And don't try to justify by saying it ain't nobody for you. You're really serious about them fights, you'll get Jermaine Ortiz out the way and get back to making these fights that you know people want to see you in, because you said it out your own mouth. It's like on one end, you saying you tried to make a fight with these guys, but then on the other end, you saying none of the guys are on your radar, so something don't add up to me. That math don't make sense, dude. How you trying to make fights with people that you're not focused on? It don't make sense, and I ain't putting no words in his mouth. That's exactly what he said. So, which one is it? Are you really trying to make the fights, or are you not focused on the people? Because I don't see how fights could be made with people that you're not focused on. If y'all get where I'm going with that, I don't think I'm reaching and none of that. That just sounds foolish. Like, so that's how you know sometimes he just get on. And when the camera on, he just start to sell it, bro. He just be saying anything. He be going off, but it's funny to me. But he be putting his foot in his mouth. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I hear him. What I hear with Teo, he got a lot of criticism for fighters. He talk about their purses, they money, their lifestyles, you get what I'm saying? Their resumes, the people they fight, everything, right? But you never really hear him say, yo, I want to fight that dude and beat his ass. That's the only thing. And I ain't saying he's scared of nobody, but I don't be hearing that. And even this halfway ass call out that you're doing with Crawford, that you can't take that serious. That's to be taken with a grain of salt. You know he tied up with Spence. So how are you calling him out? Terence Crawford probably don't have no idea that you out here speaking on his name. Terence Crawford probably don't have no idea what's going on. It's probably if he heard it, it's probably the first time he heard you was calling him out, bro. B-Dog, what's good with it? His dad was like, Poppy, no, I made a video on that too. Said Teo need to focus on Ortiz. He better. Marquis, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? 817 in the building. What's good, bro? So you dude is not confident who he truly is. He has to talk himself up so much. Yeah, he do. I think so too, bro. I think so too. I think he be compensating for something with all that extra talk. I really do. Teo don't know how to stay even. Kill. He don't. He always go off the deep end, Joe. He always crash out. Near to crash out. Anyway, Bole, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. Upper Echelon Sports Bar. What's good, King? How you feeling, family? I'm on Terence Crawford, Tank Davis at 35. KO crazy. Sheesh. That'd be something, though. I'll tell you that. He said Tank stops him. KO. Yeah, no. You know some people won't come for you for that upper. You know how they get. But let's finish playing this, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for your bro, man. We gonna.
I don't care what kind of. I don't care who they rep, because at the end of the day, I represent something much bigger than that, and that's the Almighty Father. That's God.
Picasso was good with it.
You definitely have a target on your back. It seems like no matter where you go, there seems to be fighters wanting to step to you, wanting to confront you. Yeah. We just saw Barboza the other night do that. He actually said in his post-fight press conference that he felt like you were like avoiding him throughout the night.
My dude, you gotta earn it. You have to earn it. This is not something I give to anybody. It took me blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point. It took me to get the Sugar Ray Robinson Award in 2020, Fighter of the Year, to get to that point. It's like these guys just want to be famous. They don't want to fight. They just want to get a money check, and that's it. They don't care. They know they're going to lose with Teofimo. Shit.
Well, pause. He talking about Barboza got to earn it. Barboza he don't really want to fight. All right, y'all, just give me a second, man. Y'all punch the like button for me. Well, what y'all see in this video?
Hey, right here. What do you guys say now? What do you guys say now? Say now. Hey, what do you say now? What do you say now? What do you say now?
Barbosa está.
Like he want to fight with me now.
That's why he wanted.
Back, back.
Qué pedo.
I'm just saying, y'all. It looks like he want to fight. It looks like he want to fight.
Don't be hiding back there. Come over here.
Look, like he want to fight with me, y'all. Like he want to fight with me.
He's over there scared.
Hey, why you talking for your fighter? Now, again, you really loud in those interviews, bro. But that man pulled up on you. He pulled up on you like he was supposed to. That don't look like a guy that just want to check. He's been adamantly calling you out for the longest. And the crazy thing is, the sad thing is, I feel like Teo will beat him. I feel like Teo is style on Barboza. I really do. I feel like Teo will beat him, but his energy just be weird. And he usually always loud and he usually talk for himself, but he was letting his dad do the talking right there. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to keep it real. I think he'd smoke Barboza. I think he'd beat him up. You get what I'm saying? He said he just want that check, Teo back, Bob, not to make a fight a year ago. Yeah, he said, please don't put me there with that bum. He said we thought he ran from EJ. Oh, we saying the same thing. I ain't see your comment. I promise you. I literally just said this. I think he styles on him. I think he smokes him, bro. Don, what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. I think he styles on him, but his energy is just weird. Salute to my baby girl, the queen, Miss JusDueBoxing. How you feeling, baby girl? I think, yeah, I think he styles on him, man. I think he beats him relatively convincingly. I'm not gonna say easily. That's a different thing, right? But I think Teo beats him relatively convincingly. You get what I'm saying? But his energy just tell a different story, and even the way his body language was and walking away, and you get what I'm saying? He telling you to come over here while you standing back there. I'm not saying he punked you or none of that. I'm not gonna try to add all that into it, but I'm just observing your body language ain't right. Like you doing all that talking and you saying dudes don't want fights, but guys are actively pursuing you and pressing you outside the ring in casinos or wherever y'all was at. You get what I'm saying? Wanting to fight. So miss me with that. I think the man really want to fight you. I think he's shown you that. You keep saying he got to prove it, man. Don't man. Listen, let me pull this guy up real quick, man, so I can know exactly, man, because I keep forgetting, but I just don't understand the energy. And I just if you talking about you want to fight everybody and you stepping, that's what he said in his interview. He said if you look at him like this, he's stepping. Didn't he say that? He said that, yeah, Barboza is 29-0. Like I said, he almost got 30 wins, bro. What more do we got to prove, man? Who do we need to beat to fight you? Know what I'm saying? Your energy just not right when it's time for Barboza, bro. I like to see you fight him. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, I think you'll beat the guy. I think you'll beat him. And people will respect the win because it's a solid fighter. I mean, struggle with the unexpected. Hey, Bole, maybe that's why he's staying away. You're right. That's a good point, too. Teofimo to the top ring not to make Barboza to fight Pedraza. Okay, Pedraza pulled out. Amar replaced him and really won. Karma. right, Dub. Phil, yeah, you can't be ducking Barboza to fight Ortiz. Ortiz has all the tools Barboza has. That is true. One of them might get grandpa next. Barboza got more wins than Teo. That's a fact. Upper with no loss on the way. So I don't see how he don't deserve it. I ran in peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? Kirk Douglas, what's good with it, bro? Yeah, yeah, Tank, be quiet. It be out of sight of mine. Teo trying to do some diffusing, ain't gonna work, man. Listen, all I'm saying is when you talking how he was just talking in his interview, like you expect him to respond a little differently. I ain't saying fight him and punch him in his face outside the ring or nothing crazy like that. But I'm just saying stand on business. You just said in this interview right here that I'm playing that's from a day ago. You get what I'm saying? This is just from the day yesterday. You said if anybody look at you any type of way, you stepping. You said, you know why? You know why? Because my father told us we ain't pussy. We ain't pussy. You know, even though Subriel Matias will beg to differ, but you seem to say that your father told y'all ain't pussy. Well, again, when you got a guy like Arnold Barboza who's 29-0 and been at 140, you gotta oblige him, man. You can't sit there with your thumb in your mouth, you know, quiet all of a sudden, because you get what I'm saying. You was very vocal in his interview, so I just would like to see you share that same energy when a guy is in front of you pressing you. That I feel like I said before, that you would beat. So I don't know what his hesitation is with Barboza. I don't know if they ever worked before. I don't know if they ever sparred or anything like that. But he just don't seem like a confident guy for one reason or another. And I don't know why. But like I said, I'm going to keep saying I think he beats the guy. But we'll see. We'll see what he looked like against Jamaine Ortiz, who some people are calling a soft touch. You get what I'm saying? Teo wants to fight the people who he thinks it probably will be okay with him losing to. That's an interesting point, Jay. I mean, and you look in his chops, for sure. I'm not impressed with Barboza at all. Me neither. Teo probably one of the people who's like, need a blueprint. I'm telling you, bro, I think he'll beat him, Zenith. I think he'll take him out relatively convincingly, too. Pipe the Matias clip for me one time, just. I got you.
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, Pussy, no Ryan, who is Ryan? No Haney, Chicken, no Rolling. He's a joker, and the world know it. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
Who want to fight with me? Who? Matias ain't about to be playing no games with nobody, bro. You dig? Matias ain't about no games and no back and forth. But yeah, man, back to Teo, man. We're gonna finish playing this, man. We're gonna finish playing this. We're gonna finish a joker. He's a joker, and he said, "In the world know it." He was serious about that with Rolly. The world know it, bro. He's a joker, and the world know it. He ain't playing with that. But he said the answer is nobody. Why you call that man a chicken? He proves that ran down the list. I'm telling you, that was funny, man. I like that from Matias. He said, "Who is Ryan?" Yeah. If you can't keep him at the end of your punches and hurt him while you doing it, I think you just prolong him stopping you. I do. I think people underestimate what they see with Matias. I think they feel like he's some mindless brute or some zombie just coming in, you know, with no method to his madness. Frequent Flyer, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Russian Wolf fan, what's good with it, fan? So I think he's underestimated, and I said this before. I think Matias got the kind of skill set that you don't see it fully until you get in there with him. And I think a lot of people be feeling the same from the outside looking in, because the first thing they'll say is he get hit a lot. You get what I'm saying? He ain't got no defense, but I think it get a little tricky once you get in there and mix it up with him. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, he looking real boogeyman-ish these days, and I just want to see who gonna go in there, step in there with him next, one of the top guys, and try to give him a run for his money and beat him. You get what I'm saying? Boxing TC's with him suit. Geo Beaner looking fight. It's clear Bob calling shots. Bob been calling them shots. Ryan, the gift everyone wants. Right. That was funny too. Call Ryan a Spanish sweet potato. That's funny. The Punk's fight proved the point valid. KO. Yeah, that fight. And the Ergashev. Ergashev was bringing that smoke. Ergashev was bringing that smoke, shooting them straight sharp punches down the pipe early, moving well and everything. And then it's just like his tires went flat or something, and Matias commenced to punching on his ass with no regard for his safety in the ring. Matias got in there and commenced to punching on that man with no regards for his health and safety in there. He just started beating his ass, bro. Go back and watch Matias. Doesn't get as much as people think. He catching shots. I say this all the time, upper, especially in the inside, off the gloves and the arms and stuff. He be catching them. I'm telling you, I see it. And he be gauging what you can actually, your power. Like Kano told me about him. I trust Kano because he know him personally. So I know it's a method to that man madness. And I know that it's easy to underestimate what it is that he's doing in there because of his style and his willingness to get in there and mix it up. And I think he's overlooked and underestimated slightly because of that. Tiz ain't getting no fights at 140. He gonna have to move into a weight class to turn 40. That's crazy, KO, if that happened. One I would say Crawford don't know my Cyclops heritage. Salute to you, fam. Mike Kirkland putting the color in the chat. Much love and appreciation, bro, for the boxing talk. Appreciate you, family. Salute to my guy, Mike.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute, Mike. Appreciate you. So I think Matias' defense proved that last fight when it was Ponce, his guard committed through it and dropped on arms and body shots. Absolutely. Stabbed the body. Very cool crossing the street from Matias type of fighter. Yeah, push that Antoine versus Sugarel fight for the second half of the year. I love it. Lee Hand Media was good with it, bro. I think either Barboza, that was Rodriguez, Brandon Lee could fight Matias. Listen, I watch any of them. Elvis did say he'll fight him, I believe. Elvis Rodriguez did say he'll fight Matias. Matias' only loss came after he caught that body in the ring, right? And I think it was some factors that played into that too. Upper, I had got some information behind the scenes, but no excuses because he wouldn't want to make none. But I'm glad he ran it back and beat the dude ass, stopped him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he snatching bodies and snatching souls, man. That dude different. He dangerous. He said, ain't no gonna dog walk. I'm shoot. When he fight a B-level fighter, at least wake me up. Nah, I feel you, man. I feel it. I feel y'all, man. Top rank offer Matias. February, Matias informed me that he injured. Top rank trying to make Teos Matias in June for Puerto Rican Day. How I know that and Teo doesn't. Man, salute to the fax machine. Always in the building, dropping the physics. Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie in the super chat. Salute to the diabolical, infamous Haney coat. Hashtag cat.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie, for sure. For sure. You know it, Upper. Going through some things. Mixtape dad. He was upset about that body. Yeah, for sure, man. Matias is something serious, though, man. He's something serious. But again, we'll see. We'll see who's willing to step in there. But let's get back to this TO joint, man, if I forget.
Me blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point. It took me to get the Sugar Ray Robinson Award in 2020, Fighter of the Year, to get to that point. It's like these guys just want to be famous. They don't want to fight. They just want to get a money check, and that's it. They don't care. They know
money check is crazy.
Shit, I even know you're going to lose with Teofimo.
A money check is crazy. Tio said they just want to get a money check. I ain't never heard that before. Okay, I've been living for a while. I ain't never heard money check.
Yeah, to get to that point. It's like these guys just want to be famous. They don't want to fight. They just want to get a money check, and that's it. They don't care. They know they're going to lose with Teofimo. Shit, I even know you're going to lose with Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not here for this. Everybody want to be famous. Everybody got a chain. Everybody got $200,000 chains on. Bro, I've made $10 million in my whole career of fighting. You don't see that? I got my son's name on here. Nice pendant. That's probably like 150. They got a chain. Everybody just want to get a money check.
What do this got to do with the box?
They don't care. They know they're going to lose with Teofimo. Shit, I even know you're going to lose with Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not here for this. Everybody want to be famous. Everybody got a chain. Everybody got $200,000 chains on. Bro, I've made $10 million in my whole career of fighting. You don't see that? I got my son's name on here. A nice pendant. That's probably like 150 bucks. Man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy how my boxing world is changing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to go to Saudi Arabia. To all the Muslims out there, assalamu alaikum. You know what I mean? I'm gonna represent all the coaches out there.
What?
And
what? What did he just say? Hold on.
The world is changing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to go to Saudi Arabia. To all the Muslims out there, assalamu alaikum. You know what I mean? I'm going to represent all the coaches out there and not even press nobody. I'm here to change the game and be respectful. I'm here to respect everybody. This is a new image. I'm 26.
What is
it's
he
a new chapter in my
about?
life. I don't want to have no wars with any of the promoters out there. I just want to be part of the team and have my hand in that pot. And help boxing, help the new generation, and give those young kids inspiration to know that they could do it too, just like Teofimo.
Oh, it's my goodness, yo. He said a mouthful right there. Well, look, speaking to the chains and stuff, everybody got on these $200,000 chains and stuff like that. First of all, how you know how much they spending on these chains? And secondly, man, the people that's running around with them chains ain't the ones in the media complaining about how much they getting paid and screaming that they being lowballed. So even though you saying you made $10 million in your career, that's great for you. Salute to you. Kudos to you, man. People don't make that in 2 lifetimes. You get what I'm saying? But for you to do it, you know, at a young age, look, you're doing your thing, but you also are the guy that's complaining about being lowballed and not being paid properly, sounding like a pocket watcher, and you come off as envious a little bit. And no slight to you, it's just what it is. That's how you sound. You be coming off as bitter. But I like the fact that you say you want to fight the best, and I hope that's really what you want to do. You just want your hand in the pot in there with the best fighters. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a good attitude to have. But I think you need to focus less on what these other dudes is doing and more on what he doing. And I think he need to realize there's a lot more challenges out there outside of Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. I know you feel like, you know, you done reached the mountaintop a couple times with those wins, but it ain't over for you at 140. It's a lot of smoke there. It's a lot of smoke there. It's a lot of smoke at 140. Your job ain't done there. Yeah, in fact, he sounded like a pocket watch. He said a little ass chain. And Rick Tim's in the building. What's good, Brody? How you feeling? Big Dog Willie back in the Super Chat. Jack, who wins? Haney versus Aaron Pryor. Wait.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute the Big Dog Willie. Yeah, he keep contradicting himself. I like the kid, but he's just young and he just be running off at the mouth. You know what I mean? I like how I'm gonna give his ride. I know buzz and it's in 2 weeks. For real, it ain't though. So that I have you know sure they ain't playing about that. Yeah, man. You did. Taylor got to move up. He need to. Larry Lopez in the building. What's good, fam? How you feeling? Yeah, Taylor need to move up. He said he big enough and strong enough for 47. So I don't know what his holdup is.
And to remain active, you're kicking off the first start of the year. How many more times do you anticipate wanting to fight in 2024? Because obviously we haven't seen you in the ring in what? Well, how long has it been? 6-7 months?
Yeah, 6-7 months. But check this out. See, people lie. We fought 3 times in a matter of 10 months. Okay? They're going off of just a year by year. But people are not going off of check the dates. That's how I know people are not a fan of Teofimo, actually. You guys are not boxing fans. You're not really backing me up. Like, come on now. You guys got to back me up. If you're rocking Teofimo and you're rocking the TakeOver brand, back me up, because all these other guys are getting paid to lie to you all. Just like Cat Williams said, the losers don't have the call shots to rewrite history by the winners. I'm a 2-time undisputed world champion. First man, you all. Just like Cat Williams said, the losers don't have the call shots to rewrite history by the winners. I'm a 2-time undisputed world champion. First male. And what do they do? Hide it under the books.
Hide it under the books.
I don't know. That's politics.
I don't know.
Before we get on to obviously a lot of the other names that circulate around your name,
you know what it is? Teofimo is the underground and underdog and underground king. I am.
What?
I'm the underground king. You know, and that's where it stands. I give anybody my hand. They definitely gonna shake it. You know why? Because it's been earned, not given. You know, Devin Haney's just writing off my coattails, copy and paste. The only difference is our skin complexion, and that's what stays with the race. But that's the thing. This is not a race, and this is not a marathon. In that end,
he do it every. Is he serious? Listen to him.
I'm the underground king.
What?
You know, and that's where it stands.
I'm the underground king, and I ain't been fan.
Definitely gonna shake it. You know why? Because it's been earned, not given. You know, Devin Haney's just writing off my coattails, copy and paste. The only difference is our skin complexion, and that's what stays with the race.
But
that's the thing. This is not a race, and this is not a marathon. In that end, And what it is really is this.
He's just rambling at this point.
The only race I believe in is what Rosa Parks said, which is their grandmother, their great-great-great-grandmother.
Oh, my.
And she said it best. She said, the only race I believe in is the human race. And that's what we're at. You know, there's no dividends. There's no black or white. There's none of that. You know, people want to call me racist for what?
Wow, man.
What have I said racist
He
about?
just starts
Black fighters. Black fighters, listen, I'm a black fighter for crying out. I fight.
Bro, pardon me, y'all. I got to stop him. How you sitting here talking about you don't believe in race and you the same guy that said keep the black fighters? You said keep the black fighters. We didn't put that on you. You came out of nowhere and got frustrated and said that. What? You don't see race, but you said keep the black fighters is wild. I guess he forgot he said that. He said Teofimo fights, Teofimo interviews. I'm telling you, different, right? Different. It's a drastic. He said you can't be the undergrounds, the main event. But highs without an ESPN for sure. P Hunter was good with it. Jordan C, what's going on, fam? He said now he quote Rosa and 50, yo. He wild out, bro. Salute to my bro behind the hands TV. How you feeling, fam? What's good, bro? He said, wow, always racial undertones with every T.O. quote. I swear he just be tripping, y'all. He just wild out, man. Hold on. Let me run him back a little bit. T.O. bugged out. Man, he be going off.
Is what Rosa Parks said. The underground and underdog and underground king. I am. I'm the underground king. You know, and that's where it stands. I give anybody my hand. They definitely gonna shake it. You know why? Because it's been earned, not given. You know, Devin Haney's just writing off my coattails, copy and paste. The only difference is our skin complexion, and that's what stays with the race. But that's the thing. This is not a race, and this is not a marathon. In that end, what it is really is this.
The
only race I believe in is what Rosa Parks said, which is their grandmother, their great-great-great-grandmother. And she said it best. She said, the only race I believe in is the human race, and that's where we're at. You know, there's no
keep the black
no dividends. There's no black or white. There's none of that. You know, people want to call me racist for what? What have I said racist about?
You said keep the black fighters, bro. And then whenever you talk about a specific group of fighters, you have these undertones, like behind the hands just said. You got these undertones. You talking about their chains, their jewelry, how much they spend on it, the money that they making. You know, they're fake this, they're that, you this, you that. Like you come off, but and again, no disrespect to him, he's a hell of a fighter, y'all. But he say all of this, and I'm not hearing him say he want to fight these dudes. He literally just said he tried to make fights with people that he's not interested in, that's not on his radar. Like this dude all over the place. I'm not gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. This dude be going off, yo. And John, what's good with it, fam? He said, man, this fool stop talking about black people. He won't stop. Mark Dash was good with it. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. This dude is a new type of thief. Let me finish playing this, y'all. Let me try not to stop it. I can't help myself when it's T.O. because he be going off the deep end, bro. He be spazzing off the deep end, man. Let me finish playing.
And what it is really is this. The only race I believe in is what Rosa Parks said, which is their grandmother, their great-great-great-grandmother. And she said it best. She said, the only race I believe in is the human race. And that's what we're at. You know, there's no dividends. There's no black or white. There's none of that. You know, people want to call me racist for what? What have I said racist about? Black fighters? Black fighters, listen, I'm a black fighter for crying out. I fight like a black fighter, and I'm Spanish.
Oh, man.
So, shoot, I'm black from the waist down. You feel me? You know, people want to call me racist for what? What have I said racist
What is he talking
black
about?
Fighters, black fighters, listen, I'm a black fighter for crying out. I fight like a black fighter, and I'm Spanish.
Yo, bro said he's black
I'm
fighter.
Black from the waist down. You feel me? So it's like, I don't care what they say. It's just fighters. Black fighters, listen, I'm a black fighter for crying out. I fight like a black fighter, and I'm Spanish. So, shoot, I'm black from the waist down. You feel me? So it's like, I don't care what they say. It's just that people get upset. Yo, I'm sorry, I'm dope. What do you want me to say? You guys can't fight like that. You guys just don't know how to entertain the way Teofimo does. Yo. Crawford knows how to fight, and I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Bogus, bro.
Fight, and I love that. So why can't we make these fights happen?
You know, bro, he said Rosa Parks is their great-great-grandmother. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, he shot. This man quoted 50. Man, he done been on record for quoting Stan Lee, Bruce Lee, 50 Cent. Like, it never stops with this guy, man. Spider-Man. He set himself up with that one, yo. He a fool, yo. Teo funny as hell. He just said, I'm a black fighter. I fight like a black fighter, and I'm a Spanish fighter. Like, what? He all over the place, yo. 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 I gotta hear how I feel about that. Yo, nah, he be wilding, bro. Like, nah, that's why your father be like, Poppy, no, like, that's why. Cause you get that microphone and you act a fool. Ramon, what's good with that, man? Patil is my favorite fighter for this craziness. He crazy. Oh man, he's a Spaniard, not Spanish. That was Dave Chappelle. I'm sorry, I'm dope. Yo, yeah. And yo, you gotta love it, yo. He an entertaining dude, though. He's a funny guy. Cause with all this being said, all things real, I think he harmless. I don't think he mean no harm with the stuff that he say. I really don't. I don't got that feeling. Like, I don't feel like he a bad guy, right? I just feel like he young, he emotional, he wears emotions on his sleeve, and he'll spit whatever is at the tip of his tongue with no second thought. Like, he'll just say it.
You feel me? So it's like, I don't care what they say. It's just that people get upset. Yo, I'm sorry, I'm dope. What do you want me to say? You guys can't fight like that. You guys just don't know how to entertain the way Teofimo does. Crawford knows how to fight, and I love that. You know what I'm saying?
I got
Tank
you,
knows how to fight, and I love that. So why can't we make these fights happen? You know why? Because it's too much of a risk. Crawford knows how to fight, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? Tank knows how to fight, and I love that. So why can't we make these fights happen? You know why? Because it's too much of a risk facing Teofimo. You just don't know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? You might get the George Foreman. Who knows? You might get Willie Pep. I've been studying Willie Pep this fight. You know what I mean? And I'm changing my whole dimension. You know, I'm changing my whole graph on my skills. Because as a student of the game of boxing, you always elevate. And that's how you become a master of this. You have to elevate. You have to study from back then. That's why they say go back to the future.
Let's talk.
We be trying too hard to be deep, yo. Said that's why they say go back to the future. Like, who say that, Teo? Because I don't hear nobody saying that. I'm just asking for a friend. John, what's good with appreciation and super size? It's a Teo race. He just need to own it. He just be off the. I think his disdain and his anger and frustration a lot of times be misplaced, and I think he focuses in the wrong areas. Respectfully, I think he's a good kid, and I think he means well, but he says some real idiotic, head scratching stuff that'll leave you like, with the question marks over your head, like what the hell is he talking about? He just one of them, but I think he just need to learn. Like, he's definitely not media trained. He just say too much of anything that comes to his mind. And it usually get people to talking, you know what I'm saying? And that's why people be coming up with these different opinions.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
CYMT. He said WWE. He just be tripping, bro. He just, it's pure comedy, Lamar. He said Back to the Future. He be talking nonstop for 10 minutes. Michelle Joy Phelps, so you get a word out. She just sitting there stuck. Doing her job. Casanova Pugilist. What's good with it, fan? Till name drops more than the game. I'm telling you. But meantime, imagine saying guys need to stop mentioning your name and trying to build themselves up off your name, and then proceeding to mention guys' names after saying that, and saying a guy is a copy and paste to you. You and Devin Haney ain't nothing alike, bro. Like, y'all ain't nothing alike. That was wild too. With power comes great responsibility. I can sit here and right now quoting that. Boy, be walking BT quoting shows. Think he black now? Yeah, he be tripping, bro. I'm telling you, yeah. Good name to throw out there though, Willie Pep. Good name.
Let's talk. You and I haven't spoken since Josh Taylor's the win against.
I had to milk everybody. I'm listening.
My bad, John.
And you retired, and a lot going on there. You know that you coming back now.
Oh, it's because I had to milk the game. I had to milk everybody. I wasn't gonna retire. It was a publicity stunt. You got to know how to work the media too. Now, I'm at that point now where I had to learn how to work the media. The same way I said, do I still got it? And then I used it to my benefit after beating the heck out of Josh Taylor.
Wow.
Oh,
you coming back now?
Oh, it's because I had to milk the game. I had to milk everybody. I wasn't gonna retire. It was a publicity stunt. You got to know how to work the media too.
Wow.
I'm at that point now where I had to learn how to work the media. The same way I said, do I still got it? And then I used it to my benefit after beating the heck out of Josh Taylor. I said to everyone out there, I only got one thing to say. Do I still got it? Everybody screamed.
Wow.
And I know not only did ESPN hear that, but the president of ESPN, the CEO, heard that too. And this is why we're here now. It's February 8th, Thursday. Because boxing is thirsty for the takeover, and we're here to just cooperate. To Bob Arum, I really thank you. You know, me and him sat down and we really talked about it, and I dished it out and I told him exactly the truth, and because of that, we're here now.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
I mean, look, that's good for him because you know he been seemed like he was at odds. He seemed like he was trying to stick it to Bob for quite some time for one reason or another. So if he's being honest about that and a relationship on the up and up, I mean, look, that's good for him, man. He need to resume his career, but he got a very interesting take on the landscape of boxing. Like I said before, man, I can't listen. I ain't mad at him, but he's a funny guy. He got to show me. He got to keep showing me. I mean, when he was on camera asking, "Do he still got it?" Somebody should have got his ass an Oscar because that's how convincing he was. He looked like he didn't have confidence. And why I think that was a genuine moment, because not only did he ask it a couple times. It was on camera being recorded. You look at the way the guy that was in front of him responded. He didn't respond like he was just playing to the crowd. Like, yeah, don't ask stuff like that. Like, he was dead serious. That's not even a question that you ask in the public eye, man. You look like you was lost and your performance was shitty. This is exactly why you was asking, do you still got it? So you could try to say you fooled us. I mean, look, you fooled me. I can say that. I don't think you fooled everybody else. You fooled me. I thought you was going to go in there and get your ass whooped by Josh Taylor, but you showed me different. But I don't know. I still think you got to prove that you could beat these guys that people expect you to beat, right? Again, everybody expected you to beat Kambosos, and you see what happened there, right? So is it the same thing with JAMAINE Ortiz? Because people call him JAMAINE Ortiz a soft touch. Is he really a soft touch? You get what I'm saying? Is Teofimo overlooking him? Because think about it. Through all this that he been talking y'all through this whole interview, this is probably the one time he brought up JAMAINE Ortiz. I think he brought him up one time. You know what I'm saying? Teo was a Kambosos on purpose. Yeah, I'm telling you. Teo Science. The Rise Podcast Senior. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling, man? Salute to you. Good to see you in the building. I would fly down to Montreal just to see press conference between Rolly and Teo. Man, it'd be fun, man. They'd never stop talking. Them dudes would never stop talking. Rolly won't allow it. Rolly won't allow him to stop talking. But like I said, he got a very interesting take on things, man. I can't say I'm mad at the kid, but I just want to keep seeing him prove it, man. He had a hell of a performance with Josh Taylor. We all know that. The fake retirement, like he just said, it was a publicity stunt. A lot of people called it that. You didn't fool nobody with that fake retirement. I mean, you demanded all this bogus money. You said you made $100 million for Top Rank or ESPN, whatever you said. Did all that complaining. You went kicking and screaming just to basically sit out for a little while, take a vacation or something, and then come right back. You ain't went nowhere. So I don't think you fooled nobody there. Ortiz should be better at 140. I think so too. I think that's where he belonged, dog. It's funny because he tried to sound philosophical. B-Dog every time, bro. Salute to my guy, Big Dog Will. He said, "Tears less brain cells than Devin pay-per-view numbers." Damn. Sheesh. Yeah, on him. Teo is interesting guy.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
He said Teo ain't getting up. Car shit. Free Coach Calvin, them bogus charges. Facts. Free Coach Calvin, man, for sure. I think Teo has many brain cells. That's why he all over the place. He got too many. Didn't get no publicity. A lot of shit on you while you chase your BM. I'm telling you. And he come right back. Like the problem with him is he always talks like he's bigger than the game at times. And I think that's where he kind of disconnect with the fans. You know, any big win, he never stops talking about, like, to this day, this man still brings up beating Lomachenko. You had a whole nother weight class, multiple fights later. You don't want a whole nother big fight since then, and you still bringing that up. You'll still really hear this man talk about Richard Comey and Lomachenko. And he's stuck on himself. You get what I'm saying? Rolly makes more sense than Teo. He handles the interviews much better than he already on Rolly. Teo real crazy. Teo be all over the place, don't he? He be left, right, up, down. He be everywhere, bro. Teo tries to be hip or relevant. It comes off as phony. His choice of words don't equate to the points Poorly tries to make. Yeah, I think it doesn't come off as genuine, Rick. It comes off as a little forced, like he's trying too hard. And I think he should just let it flow, man. Be natural and just, let the people know what it is, man. But I think his positioning makes him come off as like a hater to some degree. And then he makes these weird ass quotes and try to quote people. Like he literally just called Rosa Parks people great grandmother. It's wild. Like I don't even know what gave him the I don't know, the idea to even come up with that. Like that just was crazy. Like this dude be quoting everybody, mixing it up, for 50 Cent to Rosa Parks, bro, to Stan Lee to Bruce Lee. Like this dude he be all over the place. I ain't gonna lie to you. But like I said, man, Locked In, he's very entertaining to watch and he's fun to watch, but he just could be all over the place sometimes. You let a country bump him from the backwoods. Said really wild to defile you. He be tripping. And we ain't even see her come to a fight. Nah, she ain't come to no damn fight. Teal and Tara gonna make sure you know about their big wins. Oh, nah, that's one thing for sure. Two things for certain, Mike. They will not let you forget that they beat who they beat. You get what I'm saying? Tarver still talks about the Roy Jones win to this day. And like I said, Teal still talks about, Lomachenko and sometimes Kome. It's wild, man. He's a funny guy though. Teal talented, he need to get his shit together. Because that's the question that I was asking though, because with all this talk, we didn't spend a ton of time, at least in this beginning part, talking about Jermaine Ortiz. And I know how it is, it's a lot of other questions that people want to ask you. And she did a great job asking good questions, but he just was taking the baton and running laps with the damn thing. You get what I'm saying? But I will hope for his sake that he not underestimating Jermaine Ortiz. And then again, how Teo typically or has I ain't gonna say typically has a tendency to perform a certain way with people that you expect him to beat. Like Jermaine Ortiz ain't no slouch, and I expect to be a competitive fight, but I expect him to be able to win this fight convincingly if he's who he is, right? And we know how those fights sometimes turn out for him. And Jermaine Ortiz is definitely better than a Kambosos. So he want to be focused. You better not be overlooking him or underestimating him. Like I said, I did some reading in it. You got some people calling Jermaine Ortiz a soft touch. I'm not sure, man. I'm gonna have to see him be a soft touch in the ring because just on paper or just the hell with paper, saying what he do in the ring, he don't seem like he'd be a soft touch for nobody. And we seen how he responded in the past when he raises it in level, right? When he steps up the competition level, he gave good performances, right? So maybe this is the kind of challenge Ortiz need to go in there and really try to win and get up for it. You know what I'm saying? He got an opportunity to really win. You know what I'm saying? She moved Teal from NY. Hey, 17 is a fool, man. Is a fool. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button for you, bro. If y'all haven't, man. We still got the 100 like gold, man. Let's get it. The great TL seems to fight to the perception of his competition. Yeah, right. You get what I'm saying? It seems that way. It seems that way. And you know what? In a weird way, Zainab, I feel like I don't know. It's like he got this weird energy with Barboza. And I don't think it's scary, but it's like, it's something like he felt maybe it's an unnecessary risk for him. Maybe he don't want to chance it, or I don't know what it is, but it's just weird. Like it's like he knows that about himself to a certain degree. Because the way he talk about that dude, you'll think he was trash. Now I ain't saying he'd beat Teo, but the way he speaks on him and the way his energy is when it comes to Barboza is just strange. All belly on TLB. Right. Let's finish playing this, y'all.
Exactly the truth. And because of that, we're here now.
Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear that. Jermaine Ortiz, you guys have a bit of history there. You said you fought in, 2015?
We fought in the finals, in the finale of the National Golden Gloves, which I'll be honest, I fought the Olympic Games. That is the toughest tournament to win. I kid you not. That's why a lot of managers and promoters, they all go and watch the National Golden Gloves for a reason. Because it is the best of each state fighting each other. And me and Jermaine fought. I'm not going to let you guys know who won. Because, we got to keep the odds almost even. You know, I got to make a lot of money for a lot of
we
people.
Could look it up. I'm pretty
myself,
sure and find
you know,
out.
And I think Vegas knows that.
Okay. Well, let's talk a bit about the others in the division. I asked Rolly Romero ringside about your fight, and his response was quite interesting. He was like, I don't know who those people are. Obviously, there's been some words between you guys over the years. You guys, I mean, I like to think that you guys were or are friends.
There's no friends in boxing. You got to think about it. Eventually, we're gonna face each other. You going for a world title, I'm going for a world title. And you know, we understand that at the end of the day, it's just business. You know, you take it personal, that's fine. Go ahead, take it personal. I'm not. You know, Rolly, I wish him nothing but the best. His life is going to change right now with Ryan Garcia, and I think it's good for him. He might even retire after that. That's why he's not mentioning nobody else. He's just focused on Ryan Garcia, makes probably $10, $15 million, and that'll be more than enough for that kid.
But do you think that he vacates?
For that kid.
Because, you know, obviously, with OHARA Davies losing to Barroso, Barroso becomes a mandatory again. And
money
talks, do you think? Yeah.
Money talks, bullshit walks. That's part of boxing. You know,
right. Well,
if it makes sense, it makes money. It makes sense, and I think it makes sense. You got two guys, two Latinos, two fighters going at it. They sparred each other. They had beef coming up on the horizon, and now you got Ryan Garcia just had a win. Rolly had a win that, you know, not many people thought was a win, and now you just gotta back your end now. It's all entertainment. I think 2024 we're gonna see something different, you know, in the boxing world.
I know that you had already kind of touched on this a bit, but I'm going to ask you it again about Ryan Garcia sort of changing his tune and wanting Raleigh as opposed to Devin Haney. Oscar De La Hoya said just the other night he was a bit confused by that. He said he hadn't heard from Ryan. He just read about it on Twitter, and he was supposed to start negotiations this week with Team Haney. Just what are your thoughts?
My thoughts on this with Haney and Garcia. Pride. A lot of it's always pride. We feel like we've earned this and that, and that's true and to an extent. But the bigger star really is Ryan Garcia, not Haney. I mean, a lot of Haney's fans are cheap. Like
so you agree with Ryan by saying that
we feel like we've earned this and that. My thoughts on this with Haney and Garcia. Pride. A lot of it's always pride. We feel like we've earned this and that, and that's true and to an extent. But the bigger star really is Ryan Garcia, not Haney. I mean, a lot of Haney's fans are cheap. Like
so you agree with Ryan by saying that it should have been because he said he did it.
Yo, Teofimo just disrespected the Haney fan base. He said y'all cheap, bro. He out here tripping. He out here putting smut on y'all name. I mean, I'm not one for instigating stuff, but I'm just relaying the mess. I'm the messenger. You know what I mean? I'm using the voice to let the good people of the, you know, the Haney Nation, Hanos Nation know that Teofimo said y'all cheap, man. He being disrespectful, man. You know what I'm saying?
But the bigger star really is Ryan Garcia, not Haney. I mean, a lot of Haney's fans are cheap. Like
so you agree with Ryan by saying that it should have been because he said he did a tweet and he said it was or it should have been Garcia Haney, not Haney Garcia.
Yeah, but the thing is the belts do matter at the same time. Yeah. It's people, you know, it's funny because Ryan Garcia once said the belts don't matter. But now that the belts do matter, it turned around and now he's going for a belt. But that's with Rolly Romero, you know, and for him, he feels like maybe that's the easiest route in order to conduct a bigger mega fight down the line for Haney. It's a business move, but that's the sad part because we don't get to see just everybody fighting right away. You know, everybody in the world now after COVID don't have patience, you know, but this is what it is. But we have to keep finding a way, right? We have to keep finding a way to build our fan base. We cannot let MMA take over boxing. Boxing is the toughest sport in the world. However, look,
Nah, I'm with him right there in terms of what he's saying. Like, see, some stuff he do say that makes some sense to me. Like, I do think it's a business move more so than a duck. I know people gonna call it a duck. I'm not gonna argue with you there. I understand completely, but again, I'm gonna lean toward being just as much as both. Right? It's a business move for Ryan. I think he feeling like the lesser path of resistance is Rolly Romero, and if you able to beat him, get a title, and then you revisit the Haney fight, if you was ever serious about it to begin with, then maybe you know, it's a more lucrative situation for yourself. And again, I know that's what you like, money. You know what I mean? So the bigger star, not better fighters. So pump your brakes before y'all fighters get your feelings. Right? He did say that. He did say that. Salute to my guy John said cheap Bob, cheap Bob, cheap. That's why he be crying.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
He said, "True, Teo, true." Long Don, what's good with it, fam? Appreciate you stopping through. How you feeling? Teo can solve the small arena. You know he'd be having some trouble. GP, JBT in the building. What's good? GP, how you feeling, bro? Mike Biggs boxing, my bro. Good to see you in the building. That boxing won't be more popular than MMA fans. It's hard to sit through a whole boxing match. Yeah, I think they just be hating on behalf of the entire handles. Teo crying about money, retired for 6 months, don't have patience. Right, he the one ain't got no patience. You know what I mean? They're making them bogus demands as he walked away from the sport, like the sport was gonna miss him. That's why I say, no disrespect to him, he has this weird energy about him, right? And he just he acts as if he's bigger than the sport after big wins. You know what I'm saying? Retiring, kicking and screaming. Then he's very bold to then double back and say, oh, it was a publicity stunt. I had to work the media. You got to work the media. You telling on yourself and everything, man. This boy going to put back himself into a corner, bro. Salute to my bro, Kello, putting that color in the chat, man. Much love, bro. He said, Haney fans don't super chat either.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Appreciate you, Kello. Yeah, Dub, appreciate you as always. Yeah, I remember and Billy is fighting this weekend, right? Christian and Billy. I want to see how he look. I mean, I like watching him fight, man. He go in there and really try to punch through his guy, no matter who he in there with. You know, just spinning it with the world and whatnot. Oh, yeah. Hardcore boxing news, my brother. What's good with it? Teo telling the truth, though. Right there, he was talking some talk right there, hardcore. That's the crazy part. Through all the chaos and madness that he do make some solid points every now and again. And that business move point was a great point. Like it made a lot of sense. Everything he was saying from that point made a lot of sense. But his only problem is he just be all over the place with it, right? Like that. Oh no, they do. Right. The Jackson brothers the Jackson brothers rock with your boy. They do. Y'all do. Much love to y'all too, man. Appreciate you. Salute to my bro Kelly and Billy on the Better Beat card. Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah, I think he a dangerous guy, man. He a dangerous guy to deal with. But let's finish listening to Teo, man. Teo hating on the other fighters, hating on these fighters.
Right? We have to keep finding a way to build our fan base. We cannot let MMA take over boxing. Boxing is the toughest sport in the world. However, look, I got a loss in my record, for crying out loud. 19-1, 13 knockouts, and I'm back on top. And everyone is talking about Teofimo. So a loss on your record doesn't matter. It's how you conduct it and how you respond to it that matters. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all times, not just time, all times, had what, 4 to 6 losses in his record? But he's known for more than that. He's more bigger than boxing than anything. I mean, we got photos and murals and paintings of Muhammad Ali here right now. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, y'all my boys, man.
Y'all, I rock right now,
with y'all too. Yeah, I know.
A loss didn't stop me. That's why we had the amateurs. We get comfortable. We get understanding what the loss is. The loss is just a lesson. And that's where we're at now.
I get that. Yeah, for sure. He did. He fought some guys. He said Crawford, a bunch of injured fighters and dumb fighters. And you know, it's crazy hardcore because he fought some injured guys too. Like L Dub pointed out, you know, from Lomachenko. You get what I'm saying? Pedro Campa having issues. You get what I'm saying? Fighting a bunch of fighters with issues as well. So it's like he just talking about himself to a certain degree, but don't even know. Unlaced, what's good with it? Also don't matter to him now that he lost. Yeah, of course. You know, they always say that. And why should it after you already lost once? You get what I'm saying? He said, who Jacket Jermaine just do? Yeah, they're my guys right there. Yeah, they support. They definitely rock with your boy. They do. That's exactly what he's doing. That's why he didn't pull up the WBO route. Oh, okay. He's riding. But when he won, you already know it. Salute to my guy, Mike, too, man. Pardon me if I missed anybody in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. Let's finish hearing Teofimo.
Do you see yourself this year facing any facing Devin Haney or
Here we go. She asked great questions.
Tank, Shakur?
Right,
do you see yourself facing any of them this year?
You know what I see myself doing this year? I see me revisioning and I guess rebuilding boxing. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it with those guys? Those are up to them, you know? They have a crew. They have people that they got to hear from because of their own choice. And for me, I don't. I really don't.
What?
You know, I actually...
Yo, just say no without telling me no. Just say no without saying no, bro. You just said all of that. I guess that means no, bro. She asked you one simple question. You really took her down the block, walked her to the corner store, took her to the library, and just left her there. Like, she didn't even ask you that. Damn, bro. You talking about they got people they got to talk to and answer to, but I don't. I really don't. What kind of delusion are you speaking from? So what you out here making your own fights? What's up with Teo, man? Didn't he just say him and Bob is in a good place? You obviously got somebody you talking to. Well, if you and Bob is in a good place, that's your guy. What is he talking about? See, that's why I be with you, Teo, and then you just go left. I told you, every time for every couple good things he say, he just go completely left right after that. Every time. Talking about you don't have people you got to talk to. You different. What is he talking about, dude? Damn.
Those are up to them, you know? They have a crew, fishing and...
Tank. Facing any...
Y'all smashed the like button
facing,
for you, bro,
Devin Haney or...
Facts.
Tank. Shakur.
All the names.
Do you see yourself facing any of them this year?
All the names.
You know what I see myself doing this year? I see me revisioning and I guess rebuilding boxing.
Listen to him.
You know what I'm saying? Now, is it with those guys?
Rosado,
those are up to them, you know? They have a crew. They have people that they got to hear from because of their own choice. And for me, I don't. I really don't. You know, I actually am my own guy. Look, like we're gonna sell my whole merchandise by myself. Takeover outside of the Top Rank and ESPN.
What?
Takeover Promotions is gonna be selling their own merch that night.
They're gonna be selling their own. All the fighters be having their own merch. Tank got merch. Haney got merch. Shakur got merch. They ain't the only ones either. Caleb Plant, Earl Spence, Bud Crawford, David Beterbiev. Everybody got merch. You having merch do not mean you don't have somebody that you got to talk to when it's time for you to make a fight. That has nothing to do with that. I can't. That's why I be saying he be tripping, man. You your own man. They all got merch. I can't believe he just said that. And you don't got nobody that you got to talk to. They got people they got to answer to, and because of their choices, like, see, instead of just answering the question, you just continue to put. He put his foot in his mouth and in his ass. I don't know what he be talking about. She just asked you one simple question, bro. She didn't ask you to just lie to her. She didn't ask you that. Just this lady doing a great job. Salute to the queen. She's doing a great job. Michelle Joy Phelps, is that her name, if I'm not mistaken? She's doing a great job interviewing you. She asking you great questions, and you continuing to dance around them and try to be philosophical. We don't want to hear that shit. You trying to kick knowledge. Bro, are you trying to fight these dudes? Because that's what she just asked you. How you gonna rebuild boxing if you're not gonna fight none of the top guys that you need to fight? What are you talking about? It's up to them. You don't want to fight? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I say I take this dude. He confuses me, man. Maybe it's the art of war with Teo, because he be confusing the hell out of me, bro. Like, I just don't be understanding what he be talking about and where he be going with it, bro. Now, the fact that you just sat up here and said you don't got nobody you have to talk to is bogus behavior after you just said you talked to Bob Arum and now y'all in a good place and y'all ready to move forward and all this other stuff. Why would you need to talk to Bob if you don't have nobody you need to talk to? Why would you have to get it straight with Bob? And she clearly asked you, do you want to fight these dudes? You'll talk about their chains, their money, their resumes, their lifestyles, their personal choices, all of the above. But when she asks you, will you fight any of these dudes? You want to kick knowledge again, bro. Yo, man, you can't make this up. I like Teo. I'm just want to be clear, y'all. I like him, but he be tripping sometimes. Just, I don't know. I ain't saying say yeah if you know it's not yeah, but at least give us some type of indication is if you want to fight these dudes. Do you want to fight these dudes or not? You get what I'm saying? You don't want to fight these dudes? Dig what I'm saying? Salute to my bro John in the super chat, man. Much love and appreciate. He said y'all say Bill don't answer questions. What was that? He said a bunch of nothing.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy John. He said that boy is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, Jay, he put his foot in his mouth and ass at the same time, bro, when he be talking, because he be on both sides of the spectrum tripping till taking notes from Bill Haney. He said rebuilding boxing. How you gonna rebuild boxing if you're not gonna fight the people, bro? You gotta fight the guys. Fight the guys, or you can't rebuild boxing. Respectfully, bro, just get in there with the guys. If he don't need a long couch session with Sigmund Fred. He do. He said the audacity. He be tripping, man. I like him though. With all this being said, yo, I think he's a hell of a fighter. I think he's a fun guy to watch. Pardon me, man. Salute to my brother Mike, man, in that Cash App, man. Much love, much appreciation.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Man, he tripping, man. I like him though, man. But the dude got to reel himself. That's why he need his father by his side. Yo, we thought it was your pops. Whole time is you by yourself. You by yourself is a one-man army. You a dangerous man with a microphone and a camera, dude. You need a Tio ass need a handler, bro. Like, you know how some of them damn celebrities be having. He need a handler, bro. He need a handler. Yo, somebody need to be, coach Tio up, man. When he do these interviews, Fury's on the WWE roster, that's wild. Long Don, that's wild, bro. He said, how you gonna rebuild boxing without fighting none of the people that we want to see him fight, though? 817, how? Yeah, Bill is a straight promoter, a slickster, man. That's why I appreciate him. He funny for the sport to me. Tio putting on his promoter shoes though, right now. Yeah, man, Tio tripping out, bro. He just be saying stuff, man. I like him though. I rock with Bull, man. I rock with him. He's just a funny guy though. Funny guy, man. He coming for Crawford. Crawford gonna hear this stuff, man. Crawford ain't gonna take too kindly to that disrespect either. But yeah, I thought it was his pops. The whole time it's him by himself. He did, yo, Joe. That's why he said. That's why he his own man, y'all. This man just said he his own man because he got merch. He said, on the fight that Teofimo, the Takeover, will be selling their own merch. He said, I'm my own man. I don't got to talk to nobody. After saying him and Bob patched it up earlier in the interview. You can't. Yo, you can't make this stuff up, bro. Yo, Tio is funny, bro. That's why I say instead of being pissed off, I just enjoy it, bro. He's a funny guy, man. He be all over the place, but I like him, man. But through all of this stuff, he did make some solid points too. But he always make twice as many weird points that just leave you scratching your head. He just be saying stuff, man. Salute to John in the super chat. Nah, Tio need his asses on flashcards. Yeah, he need a handler, bro. Handing them to him. Cue cards, bro. He need them, bro. He just go off the deep end. Without it, he just gonna say whatever come to his mind. And to a certain degree, that train of thought, I can respect it because I understand it. You get what I'm saying? I understand people that speak whatever comes to mind. But damn, man, you in boxing, you gotta be a little more strategic with it.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
He said Tio pressing up 25. 25 shirts for the fight is wild. Barboza willing to buy a few shares in that Takeover merch. I'm telling you, facts, Thomas, 1,000 part. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. Salute to my brother, Hardcore Boxing News. Appreciate you, Jay, in that super chat. Much love.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Much love to my guy, man. Appreciate you. He said he's gonna be dazzled on this too. He gonna put the rhinestones and stuff on it. I'm sure it's gonna be 80 a pop. You know what I'm saying? With Takeover merch. 80 a pop. Salute to my guy Chop. He said Tio's that guy. He has a legacy. You can't say that about Haney or Davies. Look, Tio got a hell of a resume, Chop. He got a hell of a resume. He got a nice portion of his career left ahead of him. He could do a lot, bro. We don't slight that. We don't really argue that. I think all these dudes have their own. They carving out their own paths. And I think when it's all said and done, we'll be able to revisit the legacy conversation. But Tio, he putting some good wins under his belt, but he just got to stay focused. That's the only thing. Just like any of these other guys, right? I don't think it's over for none of them, right? I think they all still in position to be great fighters, young fighters. They just got to continue to give the people the right fights and win them. You know what I'm saying? And in all cases, you ain't got to win them all. Just fight the fights. And I think you could leave a hell of a legacy behind like that. Now, I ain't saying go out there and get your ass kicked, but you know, you gotta deliver the fights, bro. But nah, Teo, and this is why we talk about him. I always make sure after I'm done laughing at him, you know, I always give him his just due and say he a hell of a fighter. And he got some quality wins on his resume. He got a good solid resume. He just got more to offer. So I'm really looking forward to see how he handled Jermaine Ortiz and how Jermaine Ortiz performed. But more so, I'm looking to see who he wants to fight after that, because he's all over the place. Like, she just asked him about 3 names. This dude started talking about everything but yes. So he been in a long answer is like he ain't fighting these guys. So I don't think he's scared. But again, the reason why I demand for him to fight the guys, because you speak about them so much. You say these dudes are using your name to build themselves off. In reality, you just name drop left and right, and it's never I'm gonna fight this dude or I'm gonna beat him up or I'm gonna kick his ass. It's never that. It's always something personal about, you know, how they dress. They again, jewelry. You worrying about what people spending their money on instead of who asses need to be beat. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, and part of that makes me feel like you envious of the money that they make, which is why you felt you seen it fit to mention how much money you made in the sport. Like, but given that you said you made $10 million so far in your career is great. But again, those other fighters that you speaking about wearing those $200,000 chains that you was speaking so highly of, those are not guys in the media openly complaining about paydays and getting lowballed. You are. So again, focus less on that stuff and more on beating these dudes' ass that's spending their money on these $200,000 chains, and show them, you know what I mean, that you're a better fighter than them and you just invest your money better. But other than that, I don't really care about the banter. I just want to hear you want to fight any of these dudes. And when she asked you the question, you didn't have nothing to say that sounded like yes. You sound like you saying no. Everyone's a legacy, and we don't know what these wins will age until it's almost done. Yeah, most of these fighters we love had nothing to do with belts. Yeah, it was the performances. That's all truth. All truth. Hopefully Jermaine makes weight for sure. He better. You're gonna Rolly. He said, "Yeah, paranoia." Rolly, be shout out. Let's finish playing, man. It's been a hell of an interview, and y'all know how we do it over here. We break it down, so we break it down to the last, sentence that he speak in this joint, man. Let's finish saying what else he had to say. Yeah. Oh, why did it go off? What's going to add? Hold on, y'all. Let me get back to this.
Promotions is going to be selling their own merch that night. And we have so many great ideas that I've been coming up with, because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm creative. You got to be creative. Boxing, you know why I love boxing, Michelle? Is because boxing is universal. You could do anything to boxing, and it really doesn't look bad. Other than a transgender situation. But other than that, it doesn't look bad. And that's where I'm at now. And boxing opens more doors for you than any other sport in the world. And everyone knows this.
Being world champion, do you plan to take your belt to any of the other countries and defend there?
If it presents itself and it makes sense, will I defend my belts in all those other countries? That's up to America. You know what I'm saying? That's up to USA.
How's it up to America, Teo? How's it up to America, Teo? Damn, bro. You ain't answering none of her. She giving you easy questions, but they're great questions at the same time. Then you ain't answering none of them shits right. What the hell you mean it's up to America? Damn, you ain't giving not one simple answer. Dumb it down at least, man, because you ain't as smart as you think you sound, bro. Damn, she asking you simple questions. You really to go to other countries and defend your belt? It's up to America. You know, it's up to the United States of America. What are you talking about, dude? Do you want to fight overseas? Like, so hold on. She asked you, do you Tank, Dev, Shakur? You don't know. You just walked her around the block. You left her at the train station somewhere by herself. You never got back to that answer. Then she asked you, are you willing to defend your belt in other countries and stuff? And you proceed to say it's up to the United States of America, right? Yo, I love Teo, but damn it, bro. Just answer the question, dude. Like, stop making it difficult, bro. You don't have to be deep. Like, we listening. We trying to hear you, bro. We trying to level with you. And she asking you very great questions. She did a hell of a job. Salute to her, man. Michelle Joy Phelps. She did a hell of a job. She asked great questions. Now, I mean, she was giving him some softballs, some interesting ones. He just fumbled on most of them, man, because I don't know what the hell, bro. She literally basically asking you, are you with Smoke? And it sounds like, and no disrespect, he's a hell of a fighter. I'm going to keep saying that, but with the way he talked, it sounds like he rather just sit there and talk about fighters and critique them and act like he bigger than them when he win a couple meaningful fights and he ain't got to fight these guys, right? He's saying everything but let's fight. He really don't be sounding like he want to fight none of the people that he talk about. No slight to him. He sound like he never want to fight these people. Never. So LetsBuild was good with it. Teofimo was coached and made racist remark by Bob Brown. So Bob put him on the next possible in-house fight, which is Teofimo punted off Black Roster. I don't know about that. I mean, listen, that's the first time I heard it. I can't tell you it's not true, right? I feel you. But ain't nobody putting the battery in my back for me to say no racist stuff. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, ain't nobody putting that battery in my back. The promoter, not nobody. I don't give a damn. I'm not disrespecting people for a bag in that way. Like, I'm not selling out in that way. I'm pretty sure he would have still got a fight. He ain't got no choice but to get a fight anyway. He on Top Rank. And you know Bob Arum already loved in-house fights. So I don't think he had to slander nobody to get in-house fights. I just think, I don't know where that came from. Maybe you got some other information. I don't doubt it. But for me, I just felt like he just be all over the place. And again, he wears emotions on his sleeve. And I even gave him the benefit of the doubt as to saying, I think he a good kid. And I don't think he mean no harm, but he just said a lot of things that leave you scratching your head a little bit. Know what I mean? But I like him. But again, Bob Arum love in-house fights, right? Why should he have to go off on somebody or a specific group of fighters to ensure that he's getting another in-house fight? I don't know. When I think that's what was going to happen anyway. We brought Rosa Parks, and he said they did great-great-grandmother, bro. He said that. Bring Teo to the podcast. I love the interview, Teo. He's a funny dude. Gertz, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? So that's all, man. That's their lane. Yeah, for real, man. I believe I fight shit. That's just like you believe you want cheese on that burger. You know you looking for. Hell yeah, I feel like I'm man, I'm telling you. You're right. This dude, but that's what it is with Teo, man. Like, he just young and trying to figure himself out. He tries, I think, so hard to entertain that it often bleeds into his interviews. He ends up saying a lot of things that I don't want to say they necessarily controversial, but he gonna definitely get some people talking. Turn the camera on. Don't be surprised, bro. He gonna use it. He's not gonna be short on words. Unless Barboza pull up, then that's different. Barboza pulling up. Barboza said, Teo, don't stand over there in the back, come up here. Barboza was smoke was crazy running down like that. As Dame Dash select WWE boxing, it's a market for that. If you're fucking on boxing, playing around. True, man. True. Timothy Stoudemire in the building. What's good, my guy? Good to see you in the building. But let's finish playing this Teo.
That's up to America. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you. Sport in the world. And everyone knows this.
Being world champion, do you plan to take your belt to any of the other countries and defend there?
If it presents itself and it makes sense, will I defend my belts in all those other countries? That's up to America. You know what I'm saying? That's up to USA because they got a thing with me. They even changed my flag. I'm American first.
Oh my God.
However, because of the situation of me, whatever the case would be, they decided to take the American. And they even changed my flag. I'm American first, then Honduran. However, because of the situation of me, whatever the case would be, they decided to take the American dream, Haney, and run with it. Now they got me as an Honduran fighter.
What?
I'm not upset about it. Because of the situation of me, whatever the case would be, they decided to take the American dream, Haney, and run with it.
What the hell?
Now they got me as an Honduran fighter. I'm not upset about that, to be real. I mean, I could change it to Spain, this fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's the principle.
Yo, what the hell did Haney and the American Dream have to do with your flag? See what I'm saying? See what I be saying with Teo? You know that be me, Gertz. I be pausing it. I mean, Zenith, I be pausing it, playing it, breaking it down, pausing it, playing it. It was like 30. It's like 38 minutes though. But we almost done with it. William Old School, what's good, my bro? How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. But man, he be all over the place, bro. Dude be all over the place. Man, he just be saying anything. He say he gonna change it to Spain the next fight, bro. You can tell you a test. He may have 25%, 33% black in him. Right, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all punch the like button. Let's finish getting through this though.
It's the principle. I'm a Buffalo Soldier.
817.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here to actually stand on something and not bend for nobody or not take anything up to you know what. So it's just like I was born in the wrong era, but maybe I was born at the right time. because a lot of things need to change. Because I'm here to help. I'm here to help you younger kids that are watching this right now. I'm here to help you guys actually have a better and safer road than a lot of these young champions that you probably look up to. There's things that I know that are way darker than what you may see. However, we cannot express that because there's no need to. You know, what we express it in the ring. And that's the most important part. You know, I care about the kids a lot. I do. I mean, I have my son. He's 2 years old, you know, and me having that connection with him while I was retired, I mean, wow. You know what I'm saying? And to see other parents or see any other person out there like take advantage of that, man, may God forgive you, because that's like the worst sin, honestly. That's a really crucial sin.
Your son, my microphone was hanging like this, right? Like upside down. And he looks at it, and then it's like he's looking, and he goes, and he starts hitting. He thinks it's like a speed bag, and I was dying. I was like, oh my God, he thinks it's a speed bag.
Oh, that's dope.
He's incredible, honestly.
That's
I mean,
he loves it though. So you're literally looking at a potential boxer one day.
He could do anything he wants.
You hope that he is?
No,
really?
No.
I mean, he looks like he's enjoying it a little too much. So I would say he has it in the blood.
Irrational.
So.
No, of course he has it in the blood. He's a Teofimo. He's the fifth. So with that being said, you know, I want him just to express and learn how to defend himself. Boxing is great for any kid out there to defend yourself, self-defense for the women out there, for the men out there, and for all the people that are having a human experience. Boxing is the best place to actually learn how to defend yourself. And I'll teach my son that. And if he does want to take it to the next level, that's just why I'm back, to make sure my son won't be tainted at all, or at least I could try my best. But once he's of age, that's up to him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I can only do my part, and in God's eyes, may I do the best part that I can while I'm still here.
Something that just kind of popped into my head that I want to ask before I forget. There's rumors that George Kambosos Jr. is going to be facing Lomachenko
in April, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's official yet. I don't think it's official yet.
Man, I heard that before my fight with Taylor.
I'm saying it.
I get a lot of snips way before everybody because
who do you think wins that fight?
Oh, Lomachenko. I think even Kambosos knows that, you know, he'll say all he wants to say, but it's just to get his money. He lives in Australia, so he doesn't even have to travel and give the U.S. 40%. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be back at his home. So it's just to collect money.
Look, he's still talking about people money,
ahead,
bro.
Do what you gotta do.
Why y'all talking about somebody else's bread?
Yeah, because there was rumors at one point that Lomachenko was considering retiring.
I just gotta tell Kambosos one thing. I cannot see you anywhere because you don't stop talking about my father, bro. You beat me, right? Take the fucking win. Stop talking about it. For someone that beat me, why are you still mentioning me? You know what I'm saying? We tried to make a rematch. Your team said no. So
that you beat Lomachenko and what's his name? Taylor and damn Richard Comey. You keep mentioning them. Yeah, he back to talking about these dudes' money. What's this dude issue, bro? What is his fascination with other people bread? Like I don't understand. I like Teal, but damn it.
There's rumors at one point that Lomachenko was considering retiring.
I gotta tell Kambosos one thing. I cannot see you anywhere because you don't stop talking about my father, bro. You beat me, right? Take the fucking win. Stop talking about it. For someone that beat me, why are you still mentioning me? You know what I'm saying?
Mentioning Loma.
We tried to make a rematch. Your team said no. So just focus on your fight with Kambosos, because if I see you,
he told him to focus on his fight with Kambosos.
I can't see him because you don't call my father a cokehead when he doesn't do coke. You don't lie to the public out there.
Man.
That's real personal, bro. We already won. Like you beat me, cool, bro. Like I don't even talk bad about your father, for crying out loud. I don't even talk about y'all, man. Like that's different, man. I got a whole bunch of people from every corner that could do something, and I don't do it. You know why? Because it's not of me. That's not my power. But, bro, all I gotta tell you, man, it's either you shut up about this because you're not gonna fight me in the ring, or we're gonna fight in the backyard or something, because I can't, bro.
Oh, he offered Kambosos the fisticuffs outside the ring.
I just gotta say that, man. I got a kid. You got a kid. You're much older than me, so act your age, bro. Just giving the man a fair warning before things really go sideways, and I don't want to take it there.
Oh snap! Until issuing fair warnings out here.
Look, even Arnold Barboza. Oh my gosh, I wanted to, but I grabbed my toothpick and I just walked away because I lose more than all these other guys. You know what I mean? It's like they're waiting for me to get a mugshot. I'm not.
No, they not. Barboza pulled up to you talking about the fight. Once again, he not trying to fight you outside the ring. Barboza is talking about fighting you inside the ring and nothing more. He ain't talking about putting no hands on you. You out here offering Kambosos fades in the backyard. But here you go, Barboza pressing you for a fight inside the actual ring. And you talking about you had to walk away with your toothpick because they wait for you to get a mugshot. No, he's waiting for you to get your ass in the ring. He waiting for you to say you actually want to fight him so he can get in there and fight you. He ain't waiting for you to get no mugshot. You wilding on that one. Tio, don't nobody want to see you in trouble, dude. Nobody want to see you going through it. We want to see you in the ring because you're an exciting fighter to watch. When you are focused, you're one of the better fighters in boxing. It's just what it is. You are. Know what I mean? So some of the stuff he do say about himself is true. When you on the top of your game, man, you're a tough guy to beat. And we've seen it. We've seen you at your best. You get what I'm saying? We've seen when you ain't looking your best too, but I think you just need to focus up, man. Stop talking all over the place, man. He be everywhere with it. Like, you get what I'm saying? You out here offering fades in the backyard of Kambosos, but Arnold Barboza can't walk up to you in the casino when you got your pop there asking you for a fight. I don't think nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? Mr. Hold Me Back. Man, I'm telling you, Don said this man got it, man. Yo, he shot out right. T was scared of Barboza. He got this weird energy. Kelly, I don't know what it is. He loves telling people things will go all the way left real quick. Meanwhile, he moves right whenever the moment presents itself. In fact, Thomas, he moved right away from Barboza ass. Like, we don't want to see you with no mugshot, and that's real talk. I want to see you in the ring doing your thing. I want to see you at the top of your game because you'll give us great fights, and that's why we watch. You get what I'm saying?
I wanted to, but I grabbed my toothpick and I just walked away because I lose more than all these other guys. You know what I mean? It's like they're waiting for me to get a mugshot. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna play no deal. I promise you that. I'm the biggest pussy in the boxing world. I promise you. I'm the biggest pussy. Make it like that. I'm the biggest bitch out there. I ain't gonna fight none of y'all. I wanted to, but I grabbed my toothpick.
Yo, but didn't he just say a little while ago that his father told them they not pussy? Didn't he just say that? Now, all things real. Didn't he just say a while ago that his pop said they ain't pussy? Now all of a sudden, see, I told you he'd be all over the place. Mad contradictions. That's how you know when a person not being genuine. And it's no slight to him. I think he's just trying to sell himself. He's trying to say the right stuff, but it's coming off the wrong way. When you just being straight up sincere and genuine, you don't have the tendency to constantly contradict yourself like that. You'll just answer questions straight up, and it'll be what it is. You don't have to contradict yourself or keep trying to be creative with these answers when she just asks you simple questions that require very basic and simple answers. But every time she asks you something, you like another version of Kambosos. You just want to get deep every single time, bro. I'm right, bro. You be tripping, man. I just walked away. I'm trying not to stop this no more.
I lose more than all these other guys. You know what I mean? It's like they're waiting for me to get a mugshot.
Nobody wants to see him.
I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna play no deal. I promise you that. I'm the biggest pussy in the boxing world. I promise you. I'm the biggest pussy. Family. Make it like that. I'm the biggest bitch out there. I ain't gonna fight none of y'all unless it's in the ring.
Good.
Just fair and square.
That's
however, Kambosos, that's on your choice, my man. That's your choice. You keep talking about my father, that's your choice.
Would you face Kambosos again, even if he does not have a title, just for the sake of avenging the loss? Or are you beyond that at that point?
Well, Michelle, I already mentioned it. We did. We tried to make a fight happen.
But you have a title now. Did you try to make it happen while you had the title?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
What?
Kambosos, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Not even Rolly, because his performance, honestly, I think he lost. So
you try to make a fight with Kambosos since you got the title at 140 and he at 135. You want me to believe this? So you also, the Devin Haney thing, I thought I heard something about that. That might be different, but I'm not sure. You're not. You made too many fights with everybody that fast. Tank Davis as well. Nah, it's BS, bro. BS, man. I call BS. I don't know about the Devin Haney one. I could have swore I heard something about that potentially, but not the way he's saying it. Like you canceling everybody out. But in the same token, earlier in this interview, you said you're not focused on none of these dudes. So again, I find it very, very, convenient that the same guys that you're not focused on is the same guys that you're trying to make fights with. It just don't make sense to me. That don't make a lot of sense.
All these other fighters, Crawford, he's in the mix of a contract.
He don't count.
While I was retired.
Crawford don't
everybody.
count,
I told Brad Gurman, Bruce Trampler from Top Rank, the greatest matchmakers in boxing history. I told Bob Arum, they went to go look for it. Told my manager, David McWhorter, they went to go look for it. Nobody took it. What do you guys want me to do? You know what I'm saying? And I know they can't take it because, you know, the people that are investing on them need to make their money first before they send them over here to finish the job. You know, and that's what they say. Boxing is a business, and is it annoying? Yeah, because boxing is a business, maybe in the sense of outside. However, we as fighters conduct it in the ring. At least that's what I grew up seeing, from Tuesday night fights to Friday night fights. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how throwback I go to. Right. And it's interesting now how it's changed, you know, and you know, everybody acts tough on the screen, but you know, it's different when they see me in person. You know, that's another thing. Speaking of Eddie Hearn, Eddie Hearn, listen to everybody out there in the boxing world and to all the casual fans listening to this right now. Eddie Hearn is a fluke and a liar and lying to you guys. It's competition, so listen to me. If I was under Matchroom, it would be a whole different story, but we're right here with Top Rank. So, the thing that he said about me saying I can't sell out arenas and stuff, you know, not only did we sell out, me and Josh Taylor, for the theater in Madison Square Garden, you know what else we did? That was great. We hit the highest gross in boxing history presenting in the theater at Madison Square Garden. So we're talking about Lomachenko and Rigondeaux. We outbidded them. We hit the highest gross. We're talking about Sergio Martinez and Miguel Cotto, that was his home. We beat them. So you're telling me, someone that can't sell tickets and all these other extra stuff, we hit the highest gross in history for boxing?
I'm going to just let you make it.
I know you're mad. And that's why you got Edgar Berlanga trying to get that back. And it's not going to work, my man. And Edgar, I like you. I do. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about you. You're a great champion. You're a great fighter, and I pray that you get your opportunity to fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm not talking bad about Edgar Berlanga.
Talking about the Hulu.
You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna show everybody this year. He just tripped
out with that. He lost me with that.
I just got to defend mine, and I hope you understand. From a New Yorker to a New Yorker, Brooklyn to Brooklyn, however it go, I'm not here to press
Remo
nobody.
said Brooklyn
I just
don't claim
to state my case. That's it. I got to defend mine because right now what they're trying to do is scratch everything that I worked so hard for. Blood, sweat, and tears. Why can't they not take away the Sugar Ray Robinson Award from me? 2020 Fighter of the Year. Why can't they? Because it's in the freaking books. It's in the history books. I'm with Aaron Pryor. I'm with Muhammad Ali. I'm with Mike Tyson. I'm with all these great legends that you guys looked up to. And I did it at 23 years old.
Man,
23, and I look forward to doing it this year at 26, 27.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm so happy. This is the times that I needed. I needed that time to be away from this sport because I found something bigger than that, and I found me. And it feels so much greater. You know what I'm saying?
I just if this is you need some more soul.
Like, I know everybody's gonna die. We all gonna die, but it's what we leave behind that matters. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm gonna leave a lot behind.
Southwest Dice, what's good, family? You talking about dying and everything,
a lot because I follow something much greater than anything that's here in this world, even the underworld. God. And you know, I've come to a good conclusion now.
This dude went from talking about being happy
and I'm gonna
to dying in literally no time.
When that next champion that's coming up in those ranks, and I see him or her, I'm gonna give them the torch, and I'm gonna show them the way. And at the same time,
it was like 40 minutes, bro.
To a better understanding that I didn't understand when I was younger. You know, I really want to take care of my mental more than ever because that's my power.
Well, it is good to see you back.
Man, salute to Teofimo, salute to Boxing Social, Michelle Joy Phelps, man. That was a good, dope interview, man. She asked a lot of good questions, man. She still ain't done that. He still got some more
stuff. Good to see. I mean, I think
what still got some more interesting
was so
stuff
great
to talk
was
about in here.
What we witnessed.
He ain't done yet.
You know, at the theater against Josh Taylor. A lot of people.
Who does the foreman and then catches their jab, hits it up, and then beam. I mean, I do it so quick and so easy. You know, we fixed, and that's why I never lost. I never left my coach.
He's about to say he never lost.
In 2020. so
I'm
quick
everywhere.
and so
What's
easy.
good? What he said? He tripolar.
You know, we fixed, and that's why I never left my coach, Teofimo Lopez Sr., and 2020 trainer of the year.
He was about to say he
I
lost.
never leave him because I knew that it was just something that we couldn't connect on in the times of being. But then 2 weeks prior to my fight with Josh Taylor, we figured the problem out. And that's why you guys saw the version that everybody's been missing of Teofimo. And I can't wait to show it more against Jamaine Ortiz. He's a strong fighter. He faced Lomachenko, gave Lomachenko a run for his money. You know, after Loma came back from defending his country of Ukraine. You know, so I know who Jamaine Ortiz is, and I know he wants to come and take everything I worked so hard for. And so does all these other guys. But do they really want to? You know what I'm saying? Is it really that you want my ring magazine? Is it really that you want to be the #1? Or is it really because you want to be famous? That part, that's up to them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, before we go, I have to ask what your opinion is of these potential matchups, and just tell me who you think wins.
Yes.
Obviously, you already said like if Garcia and Raleigh were to fight, who wins?
I would say Ryan Garcia. I think that he needed that boost of confidence. He won. He fought a tough fighter. And I think that it was probably leading that way already without us probably knowing. And I think that, you know, he'll show something different. You know, he's with Derek James. Don't do the shoulder roll, Ryan. I'll just say that. Don't do it. Just stick to what you know. Don't add anything different. Just stick to what you know and watch Rolly's left hooks and elbows. That's all I can say.
Now, what if Devin Haney was to fight Ryan Garcia? Who wins that one?
Well, they both are familiar foes. They're probably not even going to knock each other out. They'll just probably, like, spar and make their money. So I can't I would like Haney to win just so we could finally fight. You know what I'm saying?
There we go, finally.
But that's up to Haney. He made me laugh. He was like, I had found his number and I texted him. Oh, he changed his number after I texted him. And
did he really?
Yeah.
Nobody that or he blocked you?
No, he ain't blocked me. He changed his number, trust. I had found his number and I texted him. Oh, he changed his number after I texted him. And,
he said Haney changed his number after he texted him.
Yeah.
He don't even sound like he's telling the truth, y'all.
No, he ain't blocked me. He changed his number. Trust. He changed his number. It's because nobody really don't want to bump with Teofimo.
What do you think of Devin Haney potentially moving to 147? I know that Bill actually mentioned that they want Conor Benn. Well, I heard that they want to fight Conor Benn.
They're gonna fight Mario Barrios.
Okay.
Yeah, they ain't fighting no Conor Benn. Stop that lying. Stop that cap. Stop that. CAP cap. Just stop it, man. Y'all be trying, man. Just don't. You know, I'm not even gonna get to it. You know, I just gotta focus on my fight, Jamaine Ortiz, February 8th. You guys gotta tune in. That's the biggest fight of this year, starting it off, and Super Bowl week.
And that's all. That was the last thing I really wanted y'all to hear. And he still got it. She asked him a couple more questions, but none of that was about who he's actually fighting. You get what I'm saying? So he finally did say he would want Haney to win the fight so they can fight. That's the first time I heard him say it, but I don't even believe it. Like he didn't even sound convincing when he said it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he's scared of nobody, but I think a lot of times he just be talking. He do, man. And it just, again, the reason why I say that, because he be all over the place. If it was consistency in the things that he spoke, I would take him more seriously. I would believe him more. You get what I'm saying? I ain't saying he no liar, but I think he was just, you know, microphone was in front of him, the camera was on, and he went. You know what I mean? He just took it and went. Ultimately, man, we know he got to get past Jamaine Ortiz. Like he said, he needs to just focus on his fight. I agree with that. Just focus on your fight for you not make it to your fight, you know, in my Bud Crawford voice. But again, you got some people calling Jamaine Ortiz a soft touch. I hope he ain't looking at it like that. I hope he's not overlooking him. If he do, he could set himself up for another loss. He don't need another setback, right? They've been talking to real confident, and you know he been his own man because he sell merch and all this other stuff. So he damn sure ain't trying to go back to the drawing board with a loss to a guy that you are picked to beat. So we're going to see, because he did a lot of talking about these different guys. And, you know, he finally I actually say he will fight one of them. But when he said it, it didn't sound like he was being too honest about it. It just sounded like he said what, you know, he felt like people would have wanted to hear him say, yeah, you want to fight Haney. All right, well, I'd like to see it. You get what I'm saying? TRC should be on Tubi. Damn, need to give him a new number to the psych ward. It was with the tears. Oh, okay. That's salute to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. So look, man, that interview was long, man. Pardon me. Y'all know how we chop it up, break it down, pause it. Salute to all y'all. He said a lot of different things in there. He said from him calling out Crawford to, you know, him actually wanting to fight him. He said he tried to make fights with all these guys, but you know, nobody wants to fight. This is why he's fighting JAMAINE ORTIZ. You know what I mean? That was the only guy available. So, I mean, listen, I take that with a grain of salt. I just don't think he offered everybody an opportunity. He even said he offered Kambosos, who's still at 135, an opportunity to fight for the title at 140. I don't believe it. I think he was just going with the flow and saying anything. I don't think he made offers to all these people. I seriously don't. I mean, you got to think he was just fake semi-retired 6 months ago, right? For 6 months. So again, I find it very hard to believe that not only you was retired for 6 months, right? You was retired for 6 months, but then when you came back, the same guys that you just said you're not focused on are the guys that you was trying to make fights with. That makes absolutely zero sense to me, and it don't sound believable. It sounds like you trying to sell and promote yourself and make people feel like, you know, you calling for all the smoke and you want to fight any and everybody, but these guys don't want to fight you. It's the same old song and dance. Like, I find it very hard to believe that nobody want to fight you. Again, when you just went from saying you not pussy to you are pussy, you know, Subriel MATHIAS is definitely speaking your name. I do believe y'all, it was some rumblings about them possibly having a fight too, but the issue there is Subriel MATHIAS has an injury. So that's the part that he felt included when speaking about that, because, you know, he clearly got an injury. Dude couldn't fight nobody. And that's the same thing with, you know, with Bill reaching out to who he thought was his people. That guy's clearly recovering from a hand injury. So he can't fight nobody right now. You get what I'm saying? But as he's seen, he rehabbing that hand and he making videos, he applying pressure, he calling names, and he calling people out their names too. And he said he the best at 140, and he approved it. He want to prove it. You get what I'm saying? Definitely want to prove that he is the best at 140. So Josh Taylor had been at 140 too long. We all seen that. You know he did. He's still talking about being there. 817, still talking about fighting there. Like, I don't know what his problem is, but he annoying me. Josh Taylor is annoying, bro. Like, he just need to go ahead and just give it, just go ahead and move to 147, bro. He's go ahead and move to 147. And get it out the way. I don't know what's the hold up. I don't know why it's not like you're gonna recapture all the titles again at 140. It's way too deep, way too many dogs. It's gonna be way too hard for you to snatch up them belts again. You did it. You had an impressive run on, you know, on your way to undisputed. But at the end of the day, man, I think that was what it was. I don't see you recapturing all them titles. You'd be lucky if you get another title at 140 again. He doesn't want to see Boots just. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want to see Taylor at 40. Me neither, Zine. I just don't think it's nothing there for him. He already accomplished undisputed. What else would you need with a weight class that you clearly look like you outgrown physically? You outgrown the weight class. Why are you going to remain there and run the risk of just, you know, getting beat and being weight drained? Because he ain't the smallest guy. I remember Bud Crawford said when he met him and sized him up, he said he don't know how he making 140. He said that's a big dude. You know what I'm saying? And he got height, you know what I mean? He got some long arms too. So Josh Taylor ain't no small guy. So again, I don't know how he's still sticking around or why he's still sticking around at 140. But it gives me like the impression that he's not confident going to 47 for whatever reason. Maybe it's the talent that's there that he'll potentially have to run into. I don't know what it is, but time will reveal all things. But I feel like 140 is getting just as dangerous as 147. You got a lot of young, eager talent. People that he can mix it up with, especially if he's trying to get back in the mix in the top of 140. That's his end game, trying to get back to the top. Somebody gonna end up beating him up, and he better hope he don't get stretched, because Teo almost stopped him. It looked like Teo could have stopped him if he really pushed it. So he got to stop, man. It is, and it will take time. So salute to the family, man. In all reality, instead of facts, man. Salute to the famo. But yeah, man, I gotta I want to see what's next for these dudes, man. Teofimo did a lot of talking in that interview, and we want to see if that talking translate over into the ring February 8th against JAMAINE Ortiz, who I'm pretty sure going to get up for this fight and going to be doing everything he could to try to win it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good fight coming up for Teo, and then we'll see what's next for him. He's saying he want to make the biggest and best fights. That's what these guys all say. But we'll see. Time will tell, man. If they want advantages, Taylor lost. Coach said if Taylor moves up, he loses his advantages. That's where everybody cutting all his weight. Yeah, that's true. You know it. And I think that's what he's trying to avoid. That's what he's trying to avoid. That playing field even out drastically going up to 47. But I think the problem he's going to run into anyways, the guys that are at 140 you hanging around is going to be young, fresh, big, hungry, strong, you know, and I don't know, just better, all around better. So it's going to be a tough road if 140 is where he planned on making his bones at. If that's where he planned on sticking around at. I don't know for how much longer. I would like to know what's his reasoning for staying put, but it's just weird to me, man. It's weird. It's weird, man. It is weird. You're going to have to see, but I tell you what, he better not be overlooking JAMAINE Ortiz because that could be very bad for him. It could be very, very, very bad for him. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for me, man. Man, eating their way out of the division. It's Pitbull. Have you seen him? Man, speaking of him, I got something from him. He was talking, I think he was talking crazy to Ryan or something. Pitbull, yeah, I did see it. I did see it. Let me see something. He had something. Nah, I got you, Thomas. That MATHIAS clip is gold, bro. I'm trying to tell you. This is what he said.
Everyone's excited to see, you back in the ring. People are talking Rolly Romero. Yeah. Some people are even talking Pitbull Cruz. Who does Ryan Garcia want?
Either one of them. Whether Rolly's on somebody or Pitbull, but Pitbull's going around fighting, non-relevant people just to get that king rematch, and he didn't dodge and smoke from everybody was calling him out. Right. He dodged the curve. He said that, he's this guy that will fight anybody, but everybody that's called him out, he found a way out of this.
So you definitely think Pitbull's got it?
Yeah, of course. I've been calling him out for so long. We need to run it. He's been talking shit. I've been talking shit. Yeah. I feel confident in my team. I feel confident in my skills that I'll destroy him. And it's only going to make that Tank fight bigger if he wins or I win.
You guys both only losses are to Tank.
Yeah.
So you think it only makes sense to fight Pitbull, and you see yourself knocking him out, right?
Of course, and we'll do big numbers. Right. Just know I'm there for the smoke. Right. Anytime you want it, let's go.
And that was him talking to Pitbull, claiming he wants to smoke.
We'll do big numbers. Right. Just know I'm there for the smoke. Right. Anytime you want it, let's go.
Now, I don't know what he said because he speaks Spanish, but he basically said, telling him to be careful what you wish for. Like, he willing to fight Ryan. And Ryan, again, you still talking about fighting guys that's at 35. Again, that's I question what kind of 140-pounder is he truly? And when is he really going to be forced to fight a 40-pounder? So, I don't know. The book is out on Ryan, man. I kind of see what he's doing. He's skating by. Fighting 35-pounders, fighting at catchweights. He's doing everything but fighting at 140, and it's kind of obvious, I think, at this point. It's getting a little ridiculous too. You know what I'm saying? This dude really, he just don't. I just think he lacks the discipline. And I think if he don't make some changes or continue to improve under Derrick James, man, he gonna stagnate what could have been a pretty damn good career. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see if he can turn things around, if he can, or should I say, continue to improve. He got a good win over Duarte, but them dogs, it's some shark-infested waters at the top of 140. And if that's where he think he's gonna compete at, he gonna have to really do some shit. He gonna have to really make some changes, get better, take it serious. All them senseless call-outs, like you just did it with Devin Haney, kind of wasted time. I'm not really gonna call you a duck, especially if you get an opportunity to fight another champion, but something tells me that if Barroso takes step aside money, then maybe I could see that. But who knows what he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We just gotta wait and see. I just want all these dudes to stand on whatever it is they saying, man. T.O.'s claiming that he willing to fight any and everybody. Let's see it. You know what I mean? You said you'll fight Haney. Let's see it, because you do a lot of talking about these dudes' money and all that different stuff. I'm not concerned with none of these dudes' money and none of it. I just want to see these fights. So you really think you better than these guys, then you get on in there. Peace and blessings, Aisha. You feeling clean? Good to see you in the building. These dudes will only fight people when they have a size advantage. I'm starting to see that too. More so, I'm starting to see that too. It's like they're not comfortable if somebody's equal to their size or if they're at a disadvantage. A lot of people don't, be wanting to take them chances for one reason or another. For the obvious reason, should I say, but not wanting to get their asses kicked. For sure, for sure. And man, something else I came across too, y'all, man. Did y'all see what OHARA Davies said as to why he lost? Man, did y'all see why he said he lost to Rolly, bro? I mean, not to Rolly, to Barroso. This dude is amazing, y'all. I gotta pull this up. I gotta play this little short clip. OHARA Davies is great. Shout out, bro.
They've got casinos downstairs in basically every hotel. Las Vegas, they've got casinos downstairs in basically every hotel. Okay, so they have a casino on the ground floor in this hotel, and people don't know that what they do in the casinos, they make the temperature perfect. They put more oxygen into the air. This isn't a conspiracy, this is actually facts. I've spoken about this to many people, a lot of people involved in the hotel business, in the casino business that are in the hotels, and they pump extra oxygen into the atmosphere in the casino so that people can be there all day gambling and not be tired. That's why you go to certain ones, you see people there from morning till night. They're not tired. They don't need no sleep because they're pumping more oxygen into the air that people just don't need to sleep. And in our bedrooms, you had big air vents in the fucking bedrooms. And then I realized I was up at I was going to bed about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. I'm just laying down. I can't sleep. I'll be on my phone scrolling through Instagram. And while I was doing that at 3 in the morning, I realized the other people that are here with me, there was about 6 of us. They were on Instagram too. I'm thinking, what are you doing up at this time? They're thinking, what are you doing up at this time? You're fucking fired. I'm like, I can't sleep tonight.
Yo, you hear this guy?
In my mind, I'm thinking maybe it's just the jet lag. It's the after effects of the jet lag or whatever. So we had big air vents in every room that was in the hotels, and this is what I should have known. This is what I should have known. What we should have done, I should have realized this earlier. Got out of the hotel, booked an Airbnb, and stayed in the Airbnb. Las Vegas, they've got.
So basically, this dude blaming his loss on lack of sleep and too much oxygen from the hotels pumping extra oxygen in the casinos so people can keep gambling. Yeah. This dude is crazy, man. He shout out. Adam said nobody wants MATHIAS. I'll show you somebody that said they want MATHIAS, though, or they say they had no problem fighting him. They ain't say they want him, but they said they had no problem fighting him. There you go. Arnold BARBOZA said they don't have no problem fighting MATHIAS. OHARA Davies just said, they pump extra oxygen in the casinos so people continue to gamble all night without getting tired. And he found himself up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And the lack of sleep is why he ain't, he lost to Barroso. Well, Barroso, you know what I mean? Yo, where did Barroso sleep? Yo, you get what I'm saying? I tell you what, Aisha, we knew where OHARA Davies was about to go to sleep at, right in front of us. So if you ain't getting no sleep, that night, you damn sure almost caught it in the ring. Barroso made sure, he almost made for damn sure that you caught a good nap.
He's gonna wait for you to shoot. Are you holding the ring a minute?
Like that's the kind of ass whooping you get great sleep after. I'm pretty sure he got some great sleep after that ass. I'm pretty sure he got a good feedback for that. Pretty sure he's cut well. Pretty sure he's cut well. That's that good food right there. That's that ass whipping that leads to peaceful sleep too. I mean, that's when you take them naps against your will. You know what I'm saying? You don't even realize the next thing you just waking up. And trying to say he'll fight MATHIAS. He said it too. Gennaro Hill was good with it. Pitbull is another guy that doesn't challenge himself, only chasing at the money fights, and no guys in the top 4 or guys with titles on 35 besides Tango who already beat him. Yeah, that's all he doing. Right now he's focused on Ryan. He said like he'll fight Ryan, another money fight. Past Nation was good with it. Sugar Ray Barroso, Big Watch, Big Hat Barroso. Oh yeah, man. Arnold Barboza claims he'll have no problem fighting MATHIAS. That won't end well for him, in my opinion. I don't think. I think he get hit enough where it'd be very dangerous for him going in there with MATHIAS. It'd be very, very dangerous, man. That'd be playing with your health for real. For real. That'd be playing with your health for real, man. But again, I'm not against seeing none of these fights happen. Everybody say they want to fight somebody, right? But we just want to see it is all. You know what I'm saying? You want to fight MATHIAS, show me, because that's not a guy that people are banging down his door. They're not in a rush to fight that dude, clearly. You know what I mean? Because he's definitely a risk, and it's a reward because he got a title. So I don't want to hear you high risk, low reward. You get what I'm saying? And I was going to play this from KEYSHAWN Davis, but we already too had. I'm going to just sum up of what he said. You know, KEYSHAWN Davis, you know, he pretty much he said how he spoke about his fight with Pedraza, said he's planning on KOing Pedraza. He also called out Lomachenko in the interview, and I'll probably play it tomorrow. He said, you know, he called out Lomachenko, said he planned on KOing Pedraza, and he went to speak on how he feel like Teo and Haney are going to dance him around MATHIAS and nobody's going to fight him. So that's his thoughts on that guy. Peep the business of boxing. For sure. For sure. You know they always trying to slip it in when nobody paying attention because they think we ain't paying attention. But yeah, man. We're playing that shit don't matter, but that's how we get the fights. Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. But yeah, man, KEYSHAWN is fighting on that February 8th card with Teofimo, so I expect to see him look good. Maybe Pedraza claims he never been in there with nobody like him, and we gonna find out. GM, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Need to be injected in with the truth serum for sure. Pedraza got that head movement. Not sure he'll get the KO. Yeah, I think the KO is not gonna be. It's not gonna be easy. Still to this day, the only one that KO'd him was Tank. You get what I'm saying? And we know what Tank was punching like and how he did it. So I think if KEYSHAWN is focused and really executes a consistent game plan, but again, he's not the biggest puncher. Pedraza is a veteran. He do got good head movement, like you said. He got some tread left on the tire. I know he ain't looking like the best version of himself in recent memory, but he's still a pretty damn good fighter. I mean, you know, he's an experienced fighter, right? It's just a cool step up or test, if you will, for KEYSHAWN Davis, man. Especially in his 10th fight, you know what I mean, which would really be his 11th, but it'll be the 10th on the record. So, you know what I mean? He said he fought at 35 like 6 years. And that's another thing that's crazy too, Zena, the fact that he been at 40. You know what I mean? And fighting at 35. So I think that's just a fight to try to get him some experience. But some of these dudes, I guess, fluctuate in weights and go up and down. I've seen it throughout people's careers a little bit when I be looking at some of these dudes' records and shit and searching through their weight classes that some of these dudes be going up and down. But like you said, he ain't been there for a while. And I just don't think he's been looking his best lately. So I think he on the slide. But I understand the fight for a young guy that's coming up. He's a veteran. He got way more experience. He was former champion. I understand why they're giving that type of fight to KEYSHAWN. But the surprise for me is the fact that they actually want him to come down to 35 to fight him. Ain't nothing wrong. The thing is, Pedraza is definitely not going to be what he once was. But again, you talking about a dude with 10 fights, not 25 fights, right? So I don't have a big issue with a guy fighting him, you know, at this point in his career. And it serves a purpose. Like, I don't think, obviously, you know, I don't think the fight is being made with the idea that KEYSHAWN is going to lose, right? So, I think it's supposed to be a test. You stay busy. It's a test in and of itself. You get what I'm saying? You getting in there with an experienced vet that been around the block a little bit, been knocked out only one time by Tank. He can give you a good fight on the night, but I just don't expect him to win. I think he on the downslide of his career. His best days is behind him. But at the bare, minimum, he can probably give him some different looks in there, get him some rounds in, get some experience under his belt with a former champion, a veteran. You get what I'm saying? I just don't have a problem with the process, and I get it. I don't expect him to be in there with no name guy at this point in his career. I don't care how he talk. I just feel like, they're going to build the guy a certain way. So I get this fight. You know what I mean? For sure, Kello. Putting there to, be somewhat of put up somewhat, resistance for KEYSHAWN. But I think when it's all said and done, he gonna shine. And I think they know that, right? He obviously the younger guy. Pedraza has better days. You get what I'm saying? Now, if he upset the apple cart, then cool. But I think what they're looking for is to get KEYSHAWN some more experience. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not against that. Like, he clearly need more seasoning. I mean, keep polishing his tools, keep working on the craft. He ain't where he need to be. He's not no finished product. So I'm not against a fight where you fighting a veteran with a lot of experience, former champion. I think that's cool for you. It's a solid fight. You know what I mean? Until you at least, when you start to get to that 15 to 18 fight range, for me, like, I definitely need to see people that, is going to test you. But I understand what's going on right now. Get your season in there. You got to learn, bro. Got to. You think best at 140? Oh, okay. You don't need a name. Is better fight than Sandor. Oh, you're talking about. So yeah, man, it's a solid fight for him, man. I'm not against the fight for KEYSHAWN. I know a lot of people probably expect something different or would want something different, but I'm more realistic. And again, Top Rank moving him a certain way. I don't think it's a bad way. I just feel like since he's been in there, they've been putting him in there with more experienced guys with a nice amount of wins, veteran guys, older guys, are giving them some looks. And they slipped a Nair Albright in there, who was a younger guy. That was a cool fight for him. Good experience. He got some rounds in, even though he got the fight took from him, but they still can't take the experience away from him, right? He still put that work in. So, I mean, just want to see him keep winning, keep building his profile, keep testing yourself, keep gradually ramping up the competition level, keep working, keep learning, keep getting better, keep winning. You know what I'm saying? Haney and MATHIAS would be a great fight. Yeah, it'd be a fun fight, man. Maybe they revisit that. Maybe they revisit that situation, man. They ain't fighting no one else. Right, man. MATHIAS is the kind of guy that people just don't want to deal with if they don't have to, bro. They really don't want to deal with that kid if they don't have to. That man is a monster, bro. And they would much rather not have to deal with him. It's not going to be anybody but somebody else in the same position as him, like Barboza. From Tank, I'm surprised Pedraza still fighting. That's the thing, Akello, and it's crazy because after he lost to Tank, he got some solid wins, and that win was aging pretty well for a while until he slowed down and started getting draws and losing and shit even more. But he was a solid, pretty damn solid though, man. Pretty damn solid. Devin will hurt. Get hurt fighting MATHIAS. It'd just be a tough fight for him. Stylistically, you know what I mean? I think it's a tough fight, but I think they can be tough fights for each other because I think the things that Devin do well could kind of give MATHIAS his own, challenge in and of itself, right? And vice versa. The key for either guy will be consistency in whatever it is that they're doing. You know what I mean? Whatever level of success Dev was to have to say if there was the fight, he would have to be able to maintain that because we all know if you can't maintain it and keep MATHIAS off you, if you can't hurt him, you got a very high probability of losing. It's a very good chance. He said, I know we all want to see. Nah. MATHIAS keep learning English, you're gonna be a star. I don't know, man. It's tough, man. But he keep winning them fights. He's just gonna be a well-respected hell of a fighter. That's gonna keep making them fights for us. Pedraza hasn't been right since that beating from Tank. He had some good performances after, but you know, you never the same after, you know, some guys never the same after that first loss. And it was a you know, that knockout loss too, deep for the win in the building. You know what I mean, but for me, I'm not against, you know, I'm just not against a guy fighting an experienced veteran. You get what I'm saying? And you gotta think, you see at what point Tank fought him, even though Tank fought him when he was at his absolute best, undefeated champion and all that. You get what I'm saying? KEYSHAWN at a much different point in his career, and so is Pedraza, right? So he's put there to be not the same type of test that he obviously was for Tank, because it ain't no title fight, but he's there to, you know, test the young whippersnapper, see what he got, see if he can handle a veteran that been around the block a bit. You know what I mean? Got a ton of experience that you can't ignore. The fact that he's been in there with guys like Tank, and that been the only one that stopped him. You know, the Lomachenkos of the world. He's been in there with some guys, man. So I look at that, and I could look at the matchup and kind of see where they were going with it. It's simple to see for me. This little, you know what I mean? See what he got. I think he's expected to win for sure. And what's good with it? The veterans of championship expanded 54 pounds for gatekeepers. If Virgil could acclimate to the division, gatekeepers. I don't know. 54, Virgil. I don't know, man. It's definitely fights for Virgil though at 54, but I don't know about gatekeepers. I know people be trying to call Lubin that, but I think Lubin might be in line to fight Tim Tszyu, I believe. I just want to know people to call it what it is, Doc. Oh, what's that? It's a fight KEYSHAWN can learn from, right, D? That's the whole point, just to learn, get your experience, get your seasoning in, right? Learning from a veteran fighter like Pedraza, man. And you know, again, he gonna put up some resistance. He ain't gonna lay down, but ultimately, I just think at the point that he's at, like I've been saying, his best days are behind him, and KEYSHAWN is obviously somebody that they expect to be on the come up, right? Just getting better, still just learning. You know what I mean? So it serves a purpose. I get it. Yeah, Lubin next up with Timmy C. What it do, family? If Devin fight Sandor, now MATHIAS, that's a duck. The reason why I wouldn't say it's a duck, GM, is because you know, Sandor Martin is a mandatory situation, right? And I get it, you like unifications trump mandatories, that'd be a unification. I'm right there with you, but I think the timing in which that they reached out initially, or that little conversation took place, you know, obviously MATHIAS was nursing an injury and he coming back. So I ain't saying that fight is off the table, but I wouldn't look at it if he fought Sandor as he ducking him, because he had mandatory. But you know, and then the injury, when would it line up, and when would he fight Sandor, right? You get what I'm saying? Is the possibility for him to fight MATHIAS really still there? And I'm not saying it's not, but I ain't necessarily want to call him a duck. Fighting mandatory could never be a duck. But I know people will say the unification of Trump and mandatory, but that fight really got to be presented, because again, the first time it was anything discussed, you know, MATHIAS was hurt, but he said Haney and Chicken, so maybe they would want to fight him. But I just ain't into putting a jacket on the young man. I get it how some people see it, but I don't want to call it a duck. You know what I mean? Keep showing style on that boy. I think so too. Pedraza getting beat up, but we'll provide. Yeah, keep showing some useful work. That's what I think. Good test, you know what I mean? Prep him, get him ready, see exactly where he at. And it's like sink or swim. You should be able to beat this guy, but if you can't, then they know exactly where you at. You know what I mean? And how you beat him. Okay, manager for one. Sanction buyers work. We said the biggest money fight for the champion. Ever been a case where the mandatory for one of the sanctioned bodies would be considered the biggest money fight for the champions? From what I can see, shit. I don't know. That's tricky, man, because the mandatories be exactly that. Although they be deserving of the fight, but far as would it be the biggest money fight? I just don't see that. I feel like the champions be making the biggest money fights. And if you're a guy that's obviously about to challenge a champion, I don't see why that would be the biggest. You get what I'm trying to say? The biggest fight for you possible. So I'm not sure about that. I doubt it. I think that, you know, that hardware gave you some leverage, I believe. And I think if you just a guy coming up in your spot, you deserve your shot. I don't think that makes it the most lucrative fight moving forward, because you don't have that bargaining chip in your back pocket. You think Haney will ever face MATHIAS? Yeah, man. Salute to my guy, Thomas, man. Yeah, it's tough, man. I want to be. I'm an optimistic dude, Bole. So I want to believe. I want to believe that he wants to fight the best guys there, the most dangerous guys. But at the same time, I did hear him say that he don't really want to chase undisputed at 140 because he did it at 135, and he just want to make the biggest fight. So it's tough. Do he see that as a big fight or just a dangerous fight? You get what I'm saying? Although it would be a unification, so it would be a meaningful fight for sure, and it'd be a risky one. But would it be one of those quote unquote big fights that he's looking to be a part of? Right? That's my question, and I think people could kind of hang their hat there if they feel like that's not that type of fight. Then that's the reason not to fight him. But I want to believe that he's aware of what people want and who they would like to see him challenge and get in the ring with. And Matthias is definitely one of them. I would want to see anybody that's at the top, especially starting with the champions, getting there with Matthias. But the follow-up guys like Richardson, Hitchins, and Gary Antoine Russells of the world, I love to see them mix it up with Matthias. Even Elvis was Rodriguez. I'm tripping right now. Elvis said he'll fight him though. Elvis said he'll fight Matthias as well. So that's another fight that'd be fun. You know what I mean? My thing, it ain't just for Dev to fight him. Dev just had to fight, right? That's the only reason why I'm looking at it like that. So I'm guessing he's gonna chill just for a little bit. And if Matthias' hand is held before Dev is ready to get back in there, then who do he fight? You get what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of smoke. So you can mix and match them names up at 140. And you kind of blindfold yourself and just pick names out the hat at 140, and you're gonna get you a good matchup at this point. Since Seal saying that everybody that Crawford fight 147 is injured, that is trash talking, trying to get a fight with Crawford. Nah, he really believed it because he went into detail. You know what I mean? He said, Spence got the cardiac surgery. He meant to say cataract. You know what I mean? He talked about Kell Brook with the orbital bone. Talked about Beterbiev with the hurt leg. You get what I'm saying? That's really how he felt. I think that was just his way of speaking his truth, and it comes off as sour grapes are hating a little bit. You know what I mean? Sound like you taking shots unnecessarily, but like L-Dub mentioned it earlier in the chat, he fought several guys that were injured or compromised too. That was considered handicapped, as he put it. So I think he really was just him taking shots at Terence Crawford's resume and pretty much discrediting him, saying that he fought all injured and handicapped people. So, but like I said, you can name several fighters that he's fought too that came into the fight with issues or had some issues and things like that. So he was doing a lot of contradicting himself, and he halfway called out Terence Crawford. I take it with a grain of salt because Terence Crawford got prior obligation with Errol Spence, so I don't see how you could call him out and it be serious, right? I think you talking, it sound good, but you go up to 147 and fight Terence Crawford, you getting stopped, in my opinion. Like, I don't think you make it out the fight with him, respectfully, but I don't see that. I just think Teal just threw out the name that was hot. You know what I'm saying? Fight Matthias because he said he wasn't a big name. Start putting numbers in the public. You already know, Zenith. I'm right with you. And I'll try to be optimistic, though. You get me? I'll be trying to get these dudes the benefit of the doubt, say they're going to try to make these fights. And what I do is I like to let time reveal all things, right? You know what I mean? I'm with my optimistic ass, but time going to reveal if these dudes really want to get in a fight, you know what I mean, in the ring with each other or not. It's going to tell. It always do. It reveals all things, man. Time reveals all. Getting his Haney with the name drops. Yeah, he was dropping hella names. They want Matthias, otherwise they'd be negotiating the fight. Yeah, man. I'm this how I'm looking at it from this point on, moving forward. Like, they go for anybody. Like, if one of the first things you do after you claim you try to make a fight is go right to the public and scream numbers, I'm gonna just assume you didn't really want the fight to be made. Because you shouldn't be that quick to go and, once you do that, put the numbers out in the public, it's just bad business. And it's an ignorant way to do things. So again, I want to see people take they call outs instead of definitely anything but Sandor right now. Platboy plays what's good with the family. You already know. Appreciate you, fam. Like I said, dope setup over there too, man. I'm curious what Devin will do. He might drop that belt. It's interesting, Akello, because remember they were saying he had an option to to fight somebody or what was it? Yeah, he may now he could defend his title against the mandatory in Sandor or move straight up to welterweight and make a big fight there. He got options. He still got options, man. So it's gonna be curious. It's interesting to see which way he go with it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Sandor Martin is next because I expect to still see him at 140. I don't expect that he'll move up in his next fight and fight a welterweight, but that option is there. The option is there, but I don't think he'll do it. I mean, he looks sharp as hell at 40. Why leave now? You look sharp there. You know what I'm saying? Unless you on some other stuff decided that you got too big, then that is what it is, right? See that victory lap, man, just like all the rest of them. Yeah. Chill out. You know what I mean? Chill out. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Go on and chill out. I'd rather just get surprised with fighting out. Yeah, for sure. Unless they're going to announce his Zenith and it's coming for sure. You know what I'm saying? No premature announcements, right? That fights, that's really not happening. I hate that too. I do. It's a big fight there, though. What you mean, at 140? Big fight? Teo and somebody? Teo and Haney? Teo Haney is a big fight, I think, or a reasonable fight, a meaningful fight. I don't know in terms of big, right? But meaningful, yes. That's the fight right there. That's one of them. Or anybody in MATHIAS, any top guy in MATHIAS, better be for free. I knew that much. They say he barely made 140. Yeah, that is a concern. Y'all make sure y'all punch that like button for your bro. And y'all go check out my bro, Flatboy Plays, if y'all can. Appreciate everybody that go check out the good brother, man, with the good gaming content, and he has a boxing channel as well, man. They got a big win a few weeks ago. It's the next fight for Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Shit, man, it's whatever he want, man. At this point, man, Bam in the driver's seat, bro. That dude is serious, man. Bam Rodriguez is really it, bro. I forgot the name they threw out there for him, man. Was it Estrada? Estrada would be a good fight for him. I think it was Estrada. I think that'd be a good fight for Bam. Or throw Chocolatito in there. People probably will want to see that happen to Chocolatito. Throw Chocolatito ass in there. Oh, at 47. Oh, that's to me the big fight right there at 47. Respectfully, Thomas is Boots and Crawford. Boots and Crawford is the big fight for me at 47. And I say that because still to my knowledge, Crawford is at 47, right? So that's the big fight for me. And I'm assuming Spence is out of there, said, but Boots and Crawford is the big fight. We know that Haney has cheat. That's what who said that just now? Was it Teo? Yeah, Teo just shitted on the Haney fans. I'm telling you, that's why I want to see that fight, because he talks so much about Haney. I just want to see him fight. Man, G has one of the one-punch knockout, put your lights out power. Nah, more of a knockdown. I don't think he got one-punch knockout power. But he got good punching power, and he set his shots up very well. He set his shots up very well. He got good combinations and things like that that get him knockouts. But he don't got one punch knockout power though. Flatboy Plays in that super chat. Much love and appreciation, bro. One name, Gary Antoine Russell. Love Gary Antoine Russell. Can't wait to see him back in the ring, bro. Because he gonna wreak havoc, man. That man cold in the ring.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, he cold out there, Gary Antoine. Cold in the ring, dog. And I rock with Buddy, man. Salute to my guy. Everyone says, yeah, I ain't shit. Believe Haney goes to 147 while Boots is there. Boots were at the zone. Just jerk him around like they did Andre, right? Take him on the bum bashing tour, no disrespect, but the low level, the European tour or something like that, and waste his time. Okay, man, I'm picking true. No, a Boots and Bud fight, I'm going to have to attend that. That's a boxing experience for sure. For sure. Hell yeah. That's a crazy fight. I think that's the big fight at 47 for me. Boots and Bud. Because I'm assuming Earl is grown out of that. So, you know what I mean? Big fight there. But Teo and Haney would be a great fight, bro. Anybody in MATHIAS would be a great fight. You should have played the B-side so you could have fought Ryan. ENNIS. Interesting, bro. I don't want to pay to see Devin saying or either just do the same shit when Tank fight to Alberto to you stupid. That's determined who work pay-per-view and who not. All truth. And I just don't think everybody is in the cards in it for everybody to be this pay-per-view star. But I'm not against nobody being a star in pay-per-view. You a star. We determine, like you said, but everybody not gonna be that. And I'm not against seeing fights on free TV. You know what I mean? Great fights on free TV too. But I don't mind paying for great fights either. No, I'm paying for Tank regardless. I try to support the sport as much as I can, but I just don't want to be jerked for BS though, because really paying for garbage is frustrating as hell. Man, that's something frustrating. Devin can't even make. What do you say? Oh, I'm paying for Tank pay-per-view. I ain't been disappointed. Haney LetsBuild up was better than the fight. Yeah, that pay for Tank pay-per-views, and I ain't never been disappointed. Yeah, man, for sure. For sure, man. Salute to the queen, Aisha. Oh, man. Yep, you can't force your way into pay-per-view. Nope, you can't talk your way into it either, I don't think. You get what I'm saying? You just can't do it. You got to connect with the core audience. And I think if you're able to get a fair amount of people, like outside of your typical fan base to rock with you, you get what I'm saying? If you can get those people to rock with you. I always doing something stupid. My bad, y'all. If you can get those people to rock with you, both your fans and get some people to not like you, you get it on both sides. You capture the imagination of the casual fan and the diehard. I think you put yourself in a good space. You know what I'm saying? You put yourself in a real good space. But yeah, you gotta pay for Tank. The fire stars start buffing for Tank. You might miss the KO. I'm telling you. Had to catch a replay, man. They're gonna be jabbing before and after the buffer. Y'all stupid, man. So people are going to be mad when Devin and Sandor's announced his pay-per-view. Yeah, that's going to be a tough sell, I think, Aisha. I think it's a tough sell. I don't think that's a pay-per-view fight, especially if Regis wasn't, then Sandor definitely not. He's going to pop with the jab. And Tank Bash for fighting Mexican, but Bill begging flat for the Mexican to fight his son. It's just the two fights people have been talking about for Bam. Yep, El Gallo or El Rey. Ray, I think he beats both of those guys, but I think El Gallo is a better fight for him. You know what I mean? I think El Gallo is a better fight. He holding when Tank fights. Oh yeah. You that bathroom break, you might miss it, bro. Bathroom break, you might miss it. Bathroom break, you might miss it. Bitch, about the Rolly versus Ryan. Rolly versus Ryan. And Lathan, what's good with it, family? Good to see you in the building. How you been, my guy? You better not put that on pay-per-view. Nah. I just think it's gonna be a tough sell. I'm not knocking them. I'm just thinking it's a tough sell if it has to go on pay-per-view. Because people gonna be like, Sandor who? Like, we know what's up. We know what Sandor Martin is. But people gonna be like, Sandor who? You know what I mean? And I'm thinking in my mind, that's why Dad really wanted to secure the Ryan fight, because it would have been, I'm guessing a pay-per-view fight, and I think they could have made some numbers. They could have made something happen. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why he wanted that. To keep the momentum rolling too. He said, Dad, no, I'm not. Right. Although the 24/7 with Rolly versus Ryan will be fire for sure. You know it. Fire stick with Tank fight Maze. Yeah, man. Hell no. You'll miss something. Probably fight Sandor in Oakland again. Right. Make sure he sell it out for sure. Rolly versus Ryan could be a bum trilogy if it's close. Man, that'd be interesting, man. Yes, sir, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button, make sure y'all smash the like button for you, bro. You think it's too soon to put Elvis Rodriguez in there? You know what? The minute he opened his mouth about saying he'll fight him, nope. I don't think it's too early. Nah. And you know the thing is, MATHIAS ain't got a ton of fights. MATHIAS got what, 20 fights now, I think? 20 fights. He ain't got a whole lot of fights. You get what I'm saying? So it'll be his true meaningful mega fight. All right. It was an exhibition for Tank, go figure. You know how that go. Only way the pay-per-view works if the undercard is fire. True, they got stack it. And why can't they? You know what I mean? New year, new shit. Stack the card. Why not? Hell with it, stack it. You know what I mean? Put some people on there. Throw Amari Jones back on that joint in the opener or something. And, you know what I mean? Stack it with some people. Put some folk on there, man. Yeah, but Rolly and Ryan, I'll watch it. I think it'll be interesting. Nobody talking about Teal fighting on Thursday. You already know why. I mean, they ain't gonna mention it because it ain't, But he is fighting on a Thursday. I think he's gonna do his thing though. I think he's gonna beat JAMAINE Ortiz. Let's see how tough of a test Jermaine Ortiz end up being for him is what I want to see. I mean, how much is he able to actually push him? Don't going to put under Haney versus Sandor. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they come up with some people, man. They better do something, baby. Put the blonde bomber. What's her name? Ebony Bridges on there. And Amazon will be pay-per-view only? No. Think it'll be both. I think it'll be both, Bole. I think a certain amount of the card is going to be pay-per-view, and I think the other one's going to be for us to access through the Prime app. Stack the car, ain't gonna be no damn margin. Devin gonna say to the people, you better come with some names. Ah, man. What happens to Rolly if you go against MATHIAS? I think he gets stopped. I think MATHIAS would be too much for Rolly. I don't think Rolly had the defensive awareness and capabilities to keep that man out of his kitchen from breaking all his silverware, his face included. Bomber should put the single bomb out there on there. Yeah, they did. Gamboa was trash though. I ain't need him. They doing the same with Ryan. Yeah, I see that a lot though. Same with Barrios, taking for nobody. Yeah, that's strange. That's like putting your foot in your mouth like crazy too. It's crazy when you do that to yourself. All the fights on pay-per-view, there's definitely too many fights. Yeah, that won't make it on the pay-per-view. And I think that'd be that system, that wouldn't be good for boxing, I don't think, if you making it so that people only got, it's all pay-per-view events. I think that'd be a tough to ask people just buy all pay-per-views, like, you know what I mean? Even if they are worth it, like, you want to find a way to kind of save people money in a sense, man, and not have to cost them an arm, a leg, and 2 legs. You know what I mean? Barrios with Devin. I would love to see. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. It'd be a good fight. Barrios and Devin. See how he did with that tall, long Aztec, the real Azteca. It'd be a fun fight to watch, though. See how he approached the work with that tall, long dude. Evan Shakome. Oh, you know he ain't doing that. No, he ain't doing no co-main. Definitely good scrap though for entertainment purpose, but the guy is one tackle short of a combination. Stupid. Said that dude one tackle short of a combination plate. It's crazy. Man, that's funny. That's funny. Barrios no Boosie. Yeah, now you know it. No Boosie, man. No Boosie. Barrios no Boosie. No Boosie. But man, y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. But man, salute to everybody. Other news, I did see one more thing before we did get out of here. I seen Richardson Hitchins. I hear that he possibly might not be fighting. What's his name? Jack Catterall. It's a possibility. I got to double check on that, but I heard it's a possibility he might not be fighting Jack Catterall next. And I know he called out Arnold Barboza. He told Arnold Barboza he sucked, let's run it type deal. So I don't know what's next for Richardson Hitchins, but I wouldn't be against seeing him fight Barboza. Why not? Just hopefully if he do, it's still for a title eliminator. Because Hitchins deserved to be a champion at this point, man. I think he ready. Quality of fights is premium. Wouldn't be mad at pay-per-view only. Stack the cards. Oh, I mean, yeah, with that train of thought, though, Bole. Yeah, if you're going to stack some cards, then I ain't mad at it at all. You're going to stack it because that means you're going to give me my money's worth, right? So I ain't going to be crying. Pockets might be crying, but I ain't going to be crying. You know what I mean? Haney crew made fun of Ryan for not being on pay-per-view in his last fight. He's not going back to regular TV. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I can't be decent because they take no credit for beating. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Well, us, but to them, you gotta get on their ass about I got Barrios over Devin. It won't be an easy fight, I don't think, though, because Barrios can fight. He get tall with length. He'll be bigger guy, possibly, and it'll be a tough fight. Not one that he can't win, but it'll be an interesting fight for sure. Folks saying otherwise, right? We're just going to have to wait and see. You know me, I don't like to play like I got the crystal ball and all the answers, but we're going to see, but and better not fight another tank opponent after all that shit they talk. Nah, you can't fight none of his opponents because it's literally going to look bad because then every time he fight, they shit on his opponent. So It's just people gonna criticize and go crazy. I let it be what it is because I don't really care. I just know how it go. I know the game. But 9-3 type shit that says trash barrels win. Yeah, nope, that no credit. Nah, I feel you. That's why I say, man, if sometimes they put their foot in their mouth, I get it. I get it. But look, I said, I don't know where he goes from here. I don't know if they revisit the MATHIAS situation. I hear some people saying they're gonna do that. Let's see it. Let's see it, bro. Holding them to the same standard. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but because then if you just holding them to the standard that they set based on the things that came out their mouth, that's all. That's all. That's all that is. To be real with you, just holding to that standard that people set with that mouth that be running. Barrels with Davin, snack versus snack. Good. They're looking for a victory lap. That looks like a tough run. Yeah. All right, back. Elevator doesn't go all the way up to the top. The crazy shit. He says, yeah. Hey, yeah, he be Rolly be selling it, man. He be having fun out there with it, man. One thing about him, that Rolly gonna have him some fun, bro. Nah, he do, man. He didn't be on it though. He be on it. He be on it, but we wait. We'll see, man. KEYSHAWN Davis is. I can't wait to see what he look like in his fight on the 8th. See how if he look more polished than I expect him to look better than he did the last time. You know what I mean? They don't care. It's people. It's been a narrative. They said, but it's a range drain Ryan, right? You know how I go, Aisha, man. They be putting them books in the mouths. I got the new one, man. They be putting their foot in their ass and their mouth at the same time. At the same damn time. Putting their mouth at the same damn time, man. But let's see where the options fall. Let's see where the chips fall, y'all. Let's see where the chips fall. Let's see. Let's see, but let's see who be the next guy to get in the ring with MATHIAS. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Like I said, 40 is heated up, man. It's ready. It's ready. Let's see who take over 140, man. It's a lot of smoke up there. It's a lot of smoke up there, y'all. Y'all know it. It's a lot of smoke. D-Food said I want Tank to fight Loma and stop him inside of 8. That's how you fight a common opponent. Right. Back foot for 12 rounds for Devin. Shit, man. It's a young kid that you was talking about at 140 pounds. Average Rodriguez. I like that kid and his confidence. Yeah, he said he'd fight MATHIAS. I mean, look, the only reason I say I'll see it because if he say he ready, then he ready, right? I ain't gonna say he need more fights. If he want that smoke right now, go on with it. Kenneth Sims is even at 140, man. You can't leave him out. Kenneth Sims been on a win streak, snatching O's and all that. Kello. Reeves come back happy he got paid, right? He made it fun with that. They made that fun, man. Both of them dudes sold the hell out that fight. And Evans Tobler, man, that was fun. That was fun. That was fun to watch, y'all. Excuse me. He said Regis lost you money. Regis wouldn't mess you. Damn. Shoe fit the rest of the bill. Man, telling you. I said fight with 47 pounds. Regis versus Ryan Garcia. Nah, I mean, hell no. Neither one of them at 47. Well, they could both fight at 40. If that's the case, they at 40. They can fight at 40. Ryan ain't going to no damn 47 no time soon. Neither is Regis. So they can fight right at 40. The fight is fine. Right at 40. I'll watch Regis and Ryan. Be an entertaining, interesting fight. Because Ryan don't have the defensive ability and the feet of Devin Haney. So that fight wouldn't look exactly the same. But he got more pop and he got, you know, just as much speed pretty much, right? So it'll be a damn fun fight to watch. It'll be a fun fight to watch for sure. For sure, for sure. I just say at some point scrap. Yeah, facts, you know. That just got you got to get in there and get it on. Got to get in there, and like Mills Lane said, let's get it on. Winning the fight, who the Huffman, Regis or Ryan Garcia. I don't know, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's crazy because Regis is getting older. If Ryan is to get better, man, he might could find himself a chance to win, but I don't know. It'll be a tough fight for him though, because Regis is gonna be able to hit him. He's not gonna be able to avoid Regis for a whole fight, but Regis ain't gonna be able to get hit with all them shots from Ryan. I don't think the way Dad was clipping him up. So you see, Dad was shaking his damn boots, man, clipping him with them clean ass shots. He was tagging Regis, bro. Rude exposure was good. Ryan was talking about AB. Want that fight? He said AB hurts Ryan. AB might pull off a win, man. He sleep on him, man. Go in there and pull a win off. He just gotta be in shape. That's my only thing with AB. Gotta be in shape. Preferably no fat camp, man. Preferably no fucking fat camp for him. But I wouldn't mind it though. How about Barboza versus MATHIAS? He said he won't have no problem facing MATHIAS. Barboza did. It's an article out there in boxing scene. I just had it pulled up for a second ago. Barboza gets stopped though, I think, man. He might get stopped. See Regis get knocked out by Ryan, because that's what probably it might happen. Regis had problems with height. Ryan would stop Regis. I think so too. It'll be a tough fight for him. Getting older, Ryan young, ascending, that speed, the power, and those two things that he struggled with. Speed. That'll give him issues. The speed, struggle with the speed, and that power definitely give him issues at this age and this stage in his life. I don't know yet. Well, I don't know yet. Part twice was good with it, family. Salute to my guy, Rude Exposure, man. And part twice was on pulling up double duty. Ryan will be this Ryan. Regis will be Ryan ass. I mean, stop the bullshit. Hey, I just tell you, just don't get caught though. You know what I mean? Don't get caught. I think Ryan got the speed and power to give him some real issues, bro. I really do. But if he can maul Ryan in the inside, then you know Regis gonna do what it do. But be an entertaining fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really do. I wouldn't be against watching it. And Regis still my guy. So he getting caught. So he could. Regis got knocked down like that, and Ryan knocked Regis out. I mean, it could happen. I'm just not counting that black belt. Was good with it. We run second camp with James. Regis will get stopped. He gets hit too much. Could be Ryan speed and reach will be Regis' problem. Could be. That's all I'm saying. I'm just open to the possibility that he could clip his ass, but I ain't saying that it's for sure. Get what I'm saying? It all depends on what kind of fight it is. I mean, we know he's gonna be in Ryan Wellhouse, but maybe he could do that Philly shell, man, the Victorville shell, and survive. Easy. That was next a while back. Said on his dead homies, he won Devin in blood. Oh yeah, for sure. I'd love to see that fight. Regis don't have the reach, and Ryan got his new shoulder roll. Yeah, that Victorville shell is crazy. Aisha, Regis very slow feet. Yeah, Regis can catch Ryan. He could. All those things is true, bro. But all I'm saying is that fight is an interesting fight. Ray Davis in the building. Was good, family. Ryan has to be able to really throw a jab to Regis off him. Keep Regis off him. Really inside fighters, just Regis. Shots are more constant power. Yeah, man. If Regis getting in the wheelhouse, it's gonna be trouble for Ryan. That's all. Cause I don't know that he said the Velveeta shell. Yeah, that Velveeta shell down ain't gonna get it done, bro. That Velveeta shell gonna get him beat. Velveeta shell gonna get him beat. Velveeta shell is gonna get him beat. You can get his ass kicked. For sure. But we'll see, man. Let's see what's next for him, man. Let's see what's next for King Rye. Is it going to be Rolly? Is Barroso going to take some step aside? You know, we're going to see. Let's see, man. But salute to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Salute to everybody in the super chat, cash app. Do appreciate y'all. The energy is right through. Appreciate y'all, man. We will be back on a good Thursday to build on some more boxing, man. Let's see what's the latest, man. Let's see if Terence Crawford respond to all the things that Teofimo said about him. It's interesting, man. KEYSHAWN fight coming up. O'HARA Davies blamed too much oxygen in the casinos as to why he lost, which is bogus. Richardson Hitchins calling out, Arnold Barboza, and I'm hearing that his fight with Catterall might not be, going through. So maybe he'll revisit that. Maybe he'll fight Arnold Barboza. Who knows? But he did just fight, so we'll have to see. But Montana Love done for me. Montana Love, I don't know where he go from here. Big pay from Tank. If he wanted, he got to call Al. Like my guy Zenith always say, reaches over his feet. Yeah, and he looked worse. He looked worse this time. I ain't gonna lie. And you know what it was, Zenith? Them bad sparring partners too. Seen Tank hit Ryan in the body, right? Regis gonna be right there in the bread basket. Yeah, we seen him always make him poop, But much love and appreciation to everybody in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button on the way out. 10K was good with it. Love versus Zepeda. I'll watch it. And y'all go check out my bro, man, on Let's Talk Fashion, man. And y'all gear up for my good brother Jay Hardcore at 8 o'clock. He will be blazing these YouTube streets. Do ORTIZ is great, but his pressure is good and consistent. His feet faster than Regis. True. Regis' feet just not his strength at all. Lion King of Craig Ryan, we need to make Taco Bell shell new style of fight with double-handed jabs. That boy ain't got dead skills to keep Regis out of his kitchen. Yeah, or the feet, 817. I don't think the feet, and I don't think he'll be able to consistently do it. I think he'll make mistakes, but I do think Ryan could catch him coming in. I do. But with that, man, we're going to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody. As always, peace to the clan. Aisha. Rainer, Ray Davis, my guy, 817, Akello, Zenith, the rest of the game, GM. Y'all see we showed the lead. That was good. Salute to all y'all, man. Much love and appreciation, man. We will be back tomorrow. So with that, we up out of here, family. Peace.
This punk motherfucker throwing shit at us, man.
I smell something, man. You smell something?
I definitely smell something out here.
I smell pussy.
Yo, he's a pussy, man.
Stick his ass. Hey, how you like that, boy? Do it. Go. Wait. Okay, now.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? Thanks for the bite. What you got on my 40, homie?
I thought you had $200.
I do. But I won't spend Red's money. I'm broke.
We already ready to go to 40, bro.
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, pussy. No Ryan, who is Ryan? No Haney, chicken. No rolling. He's a joker. And the word knowing. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?